Hello everybody, welcome back. It is a fantastic, wonderful Thursday. We are here with some more Tarkov. Today we're going to be looking for some more Virtexes. We found one so far. Something funny happened to my camera. We'll pull it up and we'll see. Let's pull it up and see what is going on here. Hello. Actually, no, it's fine. It's actually all right. Okay, no, it looks good. It's all right. It's fine. It's a real shame that I had to turn off the whole NVIDIA broadcasting because it made the background look like so sick, but unfortunately, it uses GPU 3D, which is a shame. It's unfortunate. Hello, Slick, Shine, JP. Hey, gotta love the double noties. Love it. Yeah. Morning, Prems, Binman, Derny, Kane, Battalion. Follow your labs, guys, and got the far forward machines. Excellent. Well, I'm very pleased. I'm very pleased. Null, afternoon. Afternoon. Doing looking fresh on the new internet. Get the Virtex. Yeah, let's do it. How hard can it be after we got the far forward stuffs? How hard can it be? Okay, how hard can it be? We just need one more. We've got one. I'm not very good at fighting in chalets though. Not very good at fighting in chalets. Right. Let's whiz through the hideout. These things are a real pest. I have the eternal struggle as to whether to sit here for ages with condition 100 with the remember selected filter on. It's like, oh, it doesn't work in the wish list. It only works here. I don't know why that's the case. Show functional. Oh no, 100 remember selected filter. There we go. And now you can see when people misprice this. Like 135 is kind of okay. I mean, the actual waters sell for more than this. Occasionally, people sell something for really cheap by accident because either the list looks a bit silly or whatever. We'll just grab one. Doesn't really matter. We'll save this back how it was. Yeah, it's like sometimes people sell them for 50k because they don't realize necessarily. Like if you're not a big water filter person, I guess. If you haven't got there yet. We'll save that in here too. Okay, cool. Save that and fix it. Perfect. Click that through. I'm not even making moonshine anymore. I just don't think it's worth it. I just don't think it's worth it. Open the stream, said hello, looked away. When you started talking, I was confused where that come from. Love it. 2 Virtex in a row. Nice. Nice, dude. You said woods on scav. Yeah, wood seems to be the place for that. I don't know why they changed the spawns there. I guess it's like there's a lot of med stuff on that map now. That there's the med camp and then the USEC camp. Where did you find them? What quest are you on? I'm doing Lend-Lease Part 2, which is a Peacekeeper quest where you have to find Virtexes. It's pain. I didn't find them whilst I was on my journey through labs for whatever reason. So, how much of the wipe have you played? What do you mean? What do you mean? I've been playing all wipe. I just tend to not play like massive amounts. I only play on stream and I only stream 3 times a week, so I probably play about 10 hours a week. I don't actually play that much. Definitely not compared to most people, right? Like most streamers probably play that in a day. But I spend the rest of my time making YouTube content, basically, and doing that kind of thing. So I sort of tend to be more in line with the player base. In some ways, it's quite nice because it means my progression kind of keeps up with people a bit better. You know what I mean? It's not like I'm like miles ahead and I'm just like, here's how you be a Giga Chad like 3 weeks in. In some ways, it's a bit better to be like, okay, well, here's how the progression goes for the ordinary person. Because you get like a feeling for just like what people are using, what's effective, and like you're still trying to reach certain levels, and you're constrained by the levels that you have. It's kind of useful. Floor under med table in USEC. Interesting. What servers do you recommend? I just play Auto EU. I don't have any recommendations specifically. Best of luck to the Virtex. I struggled with the COF-TMs. I haven't found any COF-TMs either. Both the main Chalet, Virtex, and VPX. Yeah, so we're going to try that. I think, well, I don't know. I don't really know what the best thing is to do.
Good morning, Giga Beef. Keep it up with the great content.
Yo, Capgoro, thank you so much, man. Thank you for the tier 1. Appreciate it, dude. Appreciate it. Like, I'm just thinking, like, what gun are we going to use? Because I've been using the 101 a lot, but I think I've got enough stuff for the 101. Maybe we move up to 7.62.54. I think if we're going to be fighting in chalets, though, one of those ones where I need something that's kind of like a nice intermediate middle ground, and we need to go higher up on the ranking of bullets. We can't really go any lower, so I don't really want to get down to SMGs. Like one idea I had was MP7, but I'm going to really struggle on Lighthouse if I'm outside and somebody engages on me in one of those awkward spots. It's just like not comfortable. But then something like the RFB kind of sucks inside, right? So it's like you can't really go like super budget. I know what we'll do. I know what we'll do. Just for some idea generation, let's go and have a look at M62 Tracer and go, oop, not required. We'll go and do link search and just have a quick browse, because I'm just like mulling stuff over. So bolties, we're not going to do that. We've got RFB and the Hunter, but these are 2 budget and they're not good enough, so I'm not gonna bother with that. SA58 is interesting, but it's just I don't think it's a good gun. I just don't think it's a good gun these days. Like the EO goes so low. The rate fire, like it's okay if you've just laser point firing people, but that's not really what we're up to here. You can semi-auto it like any other, but it's not. It's got a pretty bad, like it's quite heavy. It's got pretty bad ergo. It's got quite a bad return to center time. It's just not really ideal. And I can't even buy. Oh gosh, sorry. Scar H is honestly not terrible. I quite like Scar H. I quite like the Scar H. God. Oh man. Pro tip, don't breathe in. Don't breathe in while you're drinking. That's the pro tip. Pretty nice watching someone who doesn't have 50 mil. Feels more relevant. I think so. I think so. And it means I can spend a bit more time on the YouTube content as well. It's like a best of both, right? Best of both. So yeah, Scar's not bad. 1 off 76239. We could. Honestly, we could. Maybe maybe we do. Maybe we do. The RD is really good. I was toying around with this earlier. Not today, but it was the first stream that we did that was kind of scuffed. I was using the AKM for a bit, and the AKMN, AKMS, AKMSN, all the 4 of them, and they just all felt pretty bad. Like unless you're gonna super mod them, they all feel pretty bad. But I've used the RD a little bit, and it's always felt pretty good. You can get your mutant comes from mechanic. RD comes from this guy. And I really like the RD, actually. I really like this gun. So maybe we will go with this. The big problem that I find with 762x39 is it's not really it's more of an economic problem and like a usability problem than it is a performance problem, so to speak. Do I actually have any RDs? I've got like a bunch of stuff. I've got like an RSAS, I've got a mutant. I'm not that keen on the mutant though. I don't know. There's something about it I just don't really like. Yeah, so it's not really a usability issue for the RD. It's more of a, or 762x39 in general. I mean, it's more of a it's just an economic problem where you just don't have enough bullets, and PS is not like that good. If that makes sense, like it's not that good. It's okay, but it's not great in PvP, and so you don't really have a second ammo choice. You're kind of stuck with BP. BP takes forever to make. We got like 300 and something, but that goes pretty quickly if you're not stacking it properly with other stuff. So we still feel like we need to stack it with PS. Otherwise we just run out all the time and have to craft more. But PS is like average, especially at this point. Pro tip, ego in lungs, water and go belly. That's good. Yeah, Virtex. Basically, the jury seems to be between Lighthouse and Reserve. The people have basically said, like, because we had a lot of conversation about this in chat about which one's better, and it seems to be the jury's out between Reserve and Lighthouse. And in short, it seems that Reserve, you can find it there, and maybe it's easier sometimes, but there's less spawns, it appears, for it. So, anyone else still clicking this button? I always click this button. It looks so much like the old button that I just always click that button. Which is quite funny when I'm putting items up. Right, so we're going to mod this. We're going to use some PS underneath. So what of the front are we going to do? So I think I quite like loud builds. So we're going to go BMD RD. You still have the ability to reach out with this, so it's not like we're hamstringing ourselves by taking 762x39. Now the basic stock that the RD comes with actually sucks. It's really not very good. Come on. I haven't actually loaded any of these since the patch. For some reason, these are loading really slowly for me, and I don't know why. And then this is still broken, the gunsmithing stuff, which is really annoying. So you can just go like butt pad. You can just go wooden butt pad. Like if you go suppressed, you can just go wooden butt pad, because you don't get a great deal of advantage going for the Zhukov stock. I can't even really show you. It's a pain, but let's build the Bastion one, and then Just put this together. So, but the only issue is like it's a bit expensive, isn't it? The whole thing, just because the base gun is quite pricey. I mean, it's not that bad. It could be a lot worse. Get some more dollars. Doing the info items thing is really stopped being as good. Like lots of people know about it now. It's stopped being as good, right? So this thing is 53 recoil, right? So if you go back in here, we might be able to tease it into showing us the difference. So if you go Zhukov, which is basically the best one. Oh yeah, it won't even show us. It only shows you when you click on it. So you get yeah, this is really messed up. This is really messed up. So you lose yeah, is that right? 73 and 53. And then with this, it's 83 and 50. Yeah, so it's 83 and 50. So you get loads more ergo, which is fine if you're running a suppressor. You get a little bit more vertical recoil, so it hardly seems worth it. The butt pad, if you can access it, is super cheap. This is pretty expensive, 20k to swap that out. So, I mean, it's doable. You can do it if you want to. But I just don't really think if you're going unsuppressed, I don't really think there's much point. I don't think. I think I've got something else lying around. I've got like this lying around. I was going to use this for 5.56, but I feel like maybe we're going to use it. Well, we'll use it. We'll use it later. We'll use it later. It's fine. It's fine. I don't know why I'm second guessing myself now. Buy a couple of these cheap mags. Well, I was thinking maybe we'll use the 40 rounders, but the RD has pretty slow fire rates, so it's not really that big a deal. You can put a drum on it, which is pretty amazing. It does feel really good with the drum. Alright, so let's get rid of our 5.56 out of here. We'll bring our BP in. Load this, because I did actually craft some more because we needed to. So we'll go, I think, which way will we go? We're going to go 10. First mag, we're going to go 10 at the bottom, and then BPs. Click that in there, put that there. Then we're going to go 15 in the second one, and we're going to go 20. No. 20 in that one and 10 in that one. There we go. So we've got like a bit of a, bit of a combo approach now. Which is good. We'll buy a bit more of this. Right. And top this guy up. Right, so we do need to pick some kind of optic. I don't know what we're going to choose, really. I don't know what we're going to choose. Still haven't found the Virtex. Oh well, I was only streaming on Tuesday, and then today I haven't played yet. So, DLSS relevant for 5800X3D? It is if you want to decrease your GPU usage. It seems. I'm testing out quite a lot of stuff right now. I haven't figured out exactly what the best settings are yet, but we'll see. Like, I'm actually wondering whether we go PM1x8. For Lighthouse, it's actually good. It's actually pretty good scope, and it's got really nice one times on it. Now the lasers are bugged at the moment apparently, and flashlights are bugged. So you basically need to use the blue laser, otherwise you shaft yourself, which is quite funny. Oh, where did the optic go? Where did the scope go? It said I had it. I didn't tell it to ignore parts or anything. Have I got it on a gun in here or something? It usually means that it's hanging around in the inventory somewhere inside a ring. No, oh yeah, it's here. So it's inside another mount. There we go. Oh, I don't know why that happens sometimes. It's quite annoying. Stick the razor in here as well, just to... Yeah. Right, did that actually do everything? So we did the laser. Yeah, we got this. Fine. And then we'll grab some bits and pieces from here. So we'll go with... Alright, so here's chilling some contacts. Fine. Yeah, that's cool. Okay, let's grab some meds. And then we can head off, aren't we? We can head off. PS slaps early, not so much now. Exactly. Good morning from Florida. Hello, Seaborn. Hello. Advocate for ammo limitations. I think it's good that you have to choose, honestly. I think that it's actually good that you have to choose. I don't disagree with it. It now means that you need to be much more careful about like what you do and when you do it and how you do it. But I think that's fine. I don't think there's anything wrong with that at all. I am actually a fan of it because you now have to choose which caliber you want to use. You can just specialize in one caliber if you want to, but you know it's hard just to run one thing. Now we actually gonna use the Corund. I feel like no. I feel like we're gonna use. What we'll do is we'll get ourselves a fresh Gazelle first. Get ourselves a fresh one of these. We'll use this to start with. Feels like slightly nicer. We go underweight, which is pretty cool. And all right, fine. So then we're gonna go Hillside House, maybe to Marion Key. It depends on where we spawn, really. Let's get this going. Light. Oh, this is kind of awkward times. I guess hopefully we won't be made too long. I always end. The problem for me, right? I always end up in Lighthouse for a literal eternity. That's so annoying. Why don't you get the Virtex from Labs, dude? I played like a month of Labs and didn't find a Virtex once. It's actually crazy. Actually crazy. Right, we're gonna so that none of the hover function still works. That's probably true. Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to Lighthouse. Yeah. Yo, hello, Illy. TBL. I like the TBL. Show for other players, even if you turn them off. Yeah, exactly. That's the problem with a lot of the flashlights right now. I think Airwing put out a Twitter thread about it. Trying to teach myself leg meta so I can enjoy SMGs. That's a good idea. Have you tried the 45 Vector with Rip? It's absolutely insane. Virtex on drop down. It is quite rare. Yeah, you've got every other rare item except the Virtex. This build is ugly, like my ex. Well, a lot of people appreciate the Ghetto RD. I think it's fun. Why no U6 save keys? They're good for Virtex. Maybe we look at that next. Go Labs. I literally got 6 out of 10 raids. Dude, I played. As per the video that I just put out about Labs that I put out on Wednesday, I literally played 50 Labs raids. I did not find a single Virtex. I found 2 graphics cards, I found a Lytics, and I found 7 MCCs and 2 GPSAs. And I didn't find a single Virtex, not one. I didn't find one. First time I caught you on YouTube. But it's 12:20 AM, but it's a holiday tomorrow. What a dilemma. Well, you can always watch later. You can always watch later on the VOD channel. I do have a VOD channel which should be better quality than what you see on the live stream, in theory anyway. Because it takes my local recording and then upload it later. I'm not actually sure. I need to go and test. I'm last Virtex on Scavers on Lighthouse. Yeah. I saw that's crazy. Yep. I want to say thanks for the great content. Oh, thank you, dude. 6 Virtex from 10 raids. It's nuts. 8 of those raids are cheater. I didn't find that many people cheating on Labs, at least as far as I could tell. Intel Center 3 not have the craft? Nope. It does not. They took it away. I think it's now a Lightkeeper locked craft, so I think you have to do the Lightkeeper stuff to actually get it. Let's have a look. Virtex Tarkov. I'll head to the wiki and see. I think it's a Lightkeeper thing. Let's have a look. You now need to have completed information source. You have to do getting acquainted, knock, keys to the tower, all the assessments. Like, yeah, okay, that's not happening. That's not happening, is it? Not anytime soon. This is easier. This is gonna be easier. Right, I'm just gonna press the button to Twitch quickly, just while we get into this. Hopefully nothing too much happens early. Oh, this is the foghorn on the end of the gun? It's one of those, Oh, we're here. Oh. It's one of those lovely BMD devices. Oh no, come off it! Come on! Come on, let me up! I can't jump because I'm on a slight edge. And I can't jump also because then I'm in the bush if I try to move back. It is allowed in it, I know. BMD is amazing. Have you been using the Marin key? Yes, I found the only Virtex we found so far was using the Marin key. Oh my god, I cannot wait for vaulting. Assessment part 1 is pretty fair. Yes, this is true, but I'm not there. I'm not there yet. But you got to do all of them, right? You got to do assessment 2, 3. You got to do like keys to the tower. You got to do all of this stuff, right? It's insane. It was quite dark in my room, even though I got all the lighting on. You know what? I might be able to actually brighten up my scene slightly and like improve the camera a little bit more, just because now I feel like I can see my monitor a bit better because the new screen that I've got is really cool. I upgraded to 1440p for those who didn't realize, and it's 100. I said it was 144 hertz. It's actually 165 hertz. I didn't even think about it and realize. I'm fortunate that you didn't see me. see. Oh, okay, right, we'll get rid of that then. Can't fit it all in. That's right. Swap over to his Calloc. And his Ghost Mask, why not? I might lose that bag and some of that stuff, but kind of whatevs. Alright, we'll reload this thing while we do this. BMD strikes fear. It does, it's just very good. Very good. Question, did they nerf Streets? I don't think so, but I'm not sure. I haven't played Streets that much, so I don't know. The man's here was he was waiting for a full raid. Okay, I'm actually going to reinstall this. It's got slightly more BP in it. There we go. Thanks for playing. Blasted. Got ready for that guy. Yeah, I'm really fortunate that I was looking at the screen and not chat. That could have been a short raid for me, otherwise. Actually, what did he have? He had a scar with... Is it a scar? What kind of scar is it? The 55A1 scar, okay. I mean, it's pretty nice, actually. It's like close to meta, actually. Good for the MPVV. He's probably going to Lighthouse Island and maybe doing some of the other stuff. Yeah. That's pretty sick. Well, we should actually swap this over to this, I think. You know what? Let's swap this over. And drop mine. Actually, it doesn't really matter, but this means I can keep everything in one
Gold, please.
In one rig or whatever.
There
we go. Hey, Church, thank you, dude. The 27 months. Fiber does go. Brr. Great. Why'd you already have a wooden stock? Why not? I think it's the optimal way to play. I think it's fun. Basically, you don't like the extra recoil is really tiny. It's a tiny difference, and yeah, the extra recoil is really small, and the ergo I don't need it because I'm going unsuppressed. There we go. Giga cheap. Yep, that's the way. You don't get rich by spending your money. Choop. Always got to be a bit careful from up there. I'm going to go into Merrin car key thing first. Ghost Master Cursed? Church man with the 27. That's a long ass time, my friend. That's a long ass time. What extracts do I even have? We do have Southern Road. If we need to. Do you always have Southern Road? I feel like you always do get Southern Road. It's the northern one that sometimes caught me out. Now the stocks are bad on. Oh, it's a VPX. It's not what we want, but it's decent. Not what we want, but we won't say no. We won't say no to it. What's the Virtex for? It's for Lend-Lease Part 2. Oh, that's unfortunate. Oh, there he is. Am I hitting the rock? I think I'm hitting the thingy. I could have sworn that first one was just dead on. I'm going to attract all the boys. No. No. 2 sets of unsuppressed guns going off. Hi. Wouldn't say it's giga cheap. I don't know, because you don't need to mod it with that much stuff. I think all the mods were 50 and the gun is 115, so it's 165. I don't think that's terrible. It's definitely is more expensive guns out there. I think it's all right. Like modding out 308. Oh, this is freaking like infuriating. Oh boy. Maybe we just go Hillside House and peace. You know, we're pretty heavy already with this dude's stuff. There's a lot of fighting going on up there. I don't mind cycling the raids. Every man in his... Oh, that was a fragment going patoink. All these. Sometimes that zooms like a little too much, you know. 8x is a bit of a beast. Bit of a beast. What key? Yeah, I did Marin key. Marin key. 7 rage, no Sturman. Ah! Oh no! I got insta-killed, man. That's probably it's probably BP. It sounds like an RD or an AKM or something. Surprised. Goons? I don't know. Stacking movables running street scav. Definitely works. Definitely makes a lot of money. Too paranoid to run loud. The problem with water treatment is that you have to get in with rogues and stuff, and it's just a pest. That's the issue. That's the issue. Gold. I'm sure that would be 762. Gotta be. The problem is you can get 2 tapped. Yeah, 762. You can just get 2 tapped. Oh, 3 blunt damage. That actually worked out like a lot better than usual. Took 3 hits and then died to the last one. It's pretty solid for the Gazelle. Pretty solid. Thing is, you don't hear it until you're already dead, you know. Everyone camping these bushes now. Yeah. Any tips for resort tasks? Go like halfway through the raid. Go and loot, kill scavs or whatever. Just like mill around outside and then go a bit later. I wouldn't go at the start. Like people are looting rooms and it's really tough. Although you can do that and end up feeling like you wasted your time because you know you end up like going there and then dying anyway, like 30 minutes in, and that makes you feel really bad. So no, it's tough. What's weird here actually? There we go. It's on borderless. We need to put it on full screen. Yeah. I realized something weird about full screen that I didn't realize is that if you have it in full screen, then your GPU just processes it like directly. If you have your game in windowed, there's a separate layer. There's a Windows like layer called I can't remember what the actual process name is, but it's called like Windows Desktop Manager or something. And there's like a middle interface that Windows has to like take whatever the game is doing, and then like rescale it down for the monitor. Somewhere, and it uses like 15%. If you go into Task Manager, it uses like 15% of like GPU 3D, and I was like really up against it on GPU 3D, and so I was like, oh man, I'm actually like kind of you know destroying myself here by having it in windowed mode. Normally it doesn't matter because usually you've got enough headroom, but having it in full screen does actually seem to dramatically reduce the amount that like with the Windows utility needs to do whatever it needs to do. Spent a long time looking at this to get everything set up. Right, so should we go RD again? I mean, how much is VPX to sell? I'll probably keep it, but yeah, it's like 100k. It's not that bad. Kind of useful for anything. I mean, I guess we can just sell it. Like, if we can just buy them at 108 or whatever, we'd probably just sell both of these, just recoup some money. Okay. Fine. It's fine. Let's go for another RD. Let's just do that for now. It felt pretty good, if I'm honest. I'll show you the problem, right? This stock here, people say the stock here is good, but I don't think it is really. So 71.5 versus 97, right? 71.5 and 97. If you put this on, oops, sorry, it's actually less than that. Yeah, oh no, it's so okay, 71.5 and 97. Yeah, no, that is the right way. Yeah, and if we stick on like one of these. So 65.5 and 92. So even without doing anything, the wooden buttstock is actually better than the standard. Look, 92 versus this. We got 5 better. We got 5 better recoil already just by doing that. And then if you add the butt pad on, then it's like 83. Like this is significantly better than the standard butt pad for the RD, and it's because the AK butt pads are like way stronger than the modular like AR-15 type ones. If that makes sense. And the Zhukov's even better. Like if you put the Zhukov on, it's like nuts. Plus also, by taking this whole block off, it probably makes it free. Yeah, so you get like 8 grand just for doing that. And if we just add this butt pad on, doesn't really matter which, this one and this one, and then assemble it. Oh, you can't buy that one. You have to buy the VPO one. Yeah. Assemble buy. Yep. Oh, it's not showing me. It's not showing me the butt pad. If we just go to find parts, there we go. Better. So this is actually going to. Oh yeah, so it is actually free. It saves us money. So building that stock part actually saves us money. Right, BMD. Actually, should we go suppress this time? Let's go suppress this time. We're gonna go Thunder Beast, which is my favorite of these kind of bigger suppressors. My favorite one there. We'll go for this lock again. The grip's fine. Take this off. We'll go for Bastion, and again we'll go for this time. We'll go for the. I've got it in my stash already, so I think we'll just set this up as a start. I'm gonna put that as save as an RD 704 base value. We'll set that up as a nice profile. Assemble this, because then this is going to allow me to just apply some kind of thing here. So I'm going to put on. We're only going to be using the TBL until the issues are fixed, and then I've got this razor here, which I think we'll just use that. It's quite nice. Oh no, this cool. Right, so now I think we're going to try a different piece of armor. We're going to go with this one, Tasmanian Tiger. So we need to get one more bear buddy. Oh, there's not actually that many on the flea. It's kind of awkward. Maybe we buy the second one now, in case he run out. Loot Lord and bear buddy. Purchase one of these. Go, because you can only buy 2 per cycle anyway. But these are really good. These are honestly really good rigs. Nighttime shoreline makes resort a bit more chill. That's true. That's true. Oh, have I got the chat? Oh no, I've got chat on. That's okay. Thought you only upload Wednesday and Saturdays, not complaining. It's because basically I've been sleeping on Gunsmith for ages. And I needed to finish them. Honestly. I've just been busy doing other stuff. And they kind of fell by the wayside. So I was like, you know what? We need to finish this. We need to finish this series. I should have done it. I should have done it ages ago, right? And I feel quite bad not having done it until now. So I was like, fine, we'll go and finish it, and we'll just upload them on off days. Because the Gunsmiths are not real videos, are they? They're really short, and it's not it's just the thing. It still takes some doing, right? It's not free to go and do them. It seems like a 1 minute video would still not take that long, but you still have to make the thumbnail, do the upload, do the setting all the stuff. It's shortening a video down makes it easier and quicker, but not linearly. There's a fixed cost to creation. Is the way I would put it. There's a fixed cost to creation. Right, we're gonna have to start using some of these bigger bags. I'm gonna use a Pilgrim. That's dumb. Maybe we use a Switchblade. Use a Switchblade. Need to get rid of, make the bag stack not quite so insane. Is this here? Great. There's actually loads of things about having the bigger screen that I didn't realize would make life easier, and it just does. Just literally having a bigger screen means that you can be more sloppy with your even just in the stash. I mean, you can be more sloppy with your movements because all the icons are bigger, which is kind of weird. Also, editing videos is now way easier. There's so much more space on the screen. It looks brilliant. I'm so happy about it. Yeah, this is right. I've screwed this up a couple of times doing it too quickly, and then I've ended up using the car kit before the heals and stuff, and I've just screwed myself. Right. Did I put anything in here? Anything else? House Marin? No. Yeah. Okay. Go. Lighthouse. In the morning. Not practice. Go. Perfect. Thanks for streaming on YouTube. No problem, Robert. What does Lightkeeper do? He just gives you loads of quests and allows you to loot the island, which is really profitable, as it turns out. Basically. Does the mutant just overclass the RD? I don't know. It feels a bit weird, the mutant. I'm not so... I don't know. I need to try both and really feel it out, because you need to like feel it quite a lot. You need to like try both. I've not used the mutant enough this wipe, and then you need to use them fairly over like a decent number of raids. I probably should have bought some RDs before, because I just don't have enough. Like, you can buy infinite 101s, but you can't buy infinite RDs, so I should have bought a few before we started, but whatever. What's your favorite silent shotgun setup? For silent, probably the 155, because it has so much more ergo. So you go for like the fully modded 155. It's really cheap once you have access on the traders, because the parts are still really cheap. And but it's actually good, and then it doesn't lose so much. You put like either the salvo on it or the other one, and just go for fully modded 155. I think that's good. Kuma, didn't think you were that much of a badass. There you go. There you go. Often do you use presets? Sometimes. Sometimes. Why sacrifice performance? I like making stuff that's efficient either which way, right? Because like the content that I make is all about trying to save money. Because the thing is, there's stuff that if I had like more money, there's things that I could buy, right? I could buy more storage space. I could buy labs key cards. I could buy like not the colored keys. There's lots of things that I could go and buy in theory. I need to finish what I need to just like buy a bunch of GPUs. So it's not like I have like infinite resources. I mean, it doesn't really matter, but like I enjoy the min-maxing and just like buying all the best stuff, even with like for just tiny incremental improvements. I like getting best bang for buck. It's like part of the fun for me. Don't use bolties? No, I don't use bolties. I think they're awful. Ah, my chat's got stuck. Tiger is underrated. Yes, I agree. RD's best gun? Probably. I'm not sure now about that versus the mutant, because the horizontal recalls all got brought in so much, so it's hard to know. You put the charging handle on the RD? I didn't for this one. I should have actually. Need to feel it quite a lot. Huh. Meta mutant is super nice, but expensive. Cheap use is trash. Favorite AK? AK 101 for sure. AK 101 is amazing. It's my favorite thing. Right, we're gonna press the button for Twitch. We're gonna press the button for Twitch when we get into this next raid. Cool. Have a great stream. Still haven't found my Virtexes. Have you found any? I found one in the Marion Key boot. It's the red car on Lighthouse. We found one in the boot. So we need to check the other ones. Haven't tried the 101? Oh, you're in for a treat. The 5.56 AK? It's fantastic. It's like in the same bucket as the MDR and the SCAR, but you can mod it. Go and watch. I have a whole video on the 101. Go and watch that. It'll help you. It'll help you mod it. You can use it suppressed and unsuppressed. It's so good. It's honestly my favorite gun this wipe. My favorite gun this wipe. I used it extensively on labs. It was the only thing that I used on labs. Because you can actually suppress the damn thing, right? It uses all the 5.56 suppressors, and that's the beauty of it. Right. Oh, I'm here. Okay. Basically in the same place as we were last time. Have to be a bit more careful next time with guys running down this way. How's the GPU doing? Okay, looking alright. DLSS fixing the whole scopes thing is like really good, by the way. Anybody was not using DLSS because of the scopes, it's fixed. So I think it does take your frames down quite a bit, but it doesn't look like complete trash now. It used to render some like weird low quality version inside the optic when you used DLSS before. But now that it's fixed, I'm using it actually at the moment, and it significantly reduces the amount of GPU usage in game by quite a bit. I'm running at like 74 now, even with all of the encoding going on. Are you the guy who made the GPSA guide for labs ones? Yeah, I just did the I just did one. Yeah. Yep, just put one out yesterday. Hey, Bounce. You find you've unset it runs the same spawn over and over? Yeah, I do. I do. You can find a gun that you can vibe with. Yeah, that's the thing. It's important to find a gun that you like and that you can be comfortable with. because then, as you say, you can run the same thing over and over and over again, and you actually get more comfortable. That's the thing. Like, I'm branching out because I want to make more content. But if it was just me playing on my own off stream and not recording or anything like that, I'd probably use the one-on-one every raid. That's freaking loud. Hope we don't get shot. Oh. It's a pro kill and a military cable. We're going to try and do the same thing again. I wonder if running across here is kind of a mistake. You know, we're like cutting into the pathways of lots of other people. Walking through the areas and extracts helped me a lot. Just started labs. Yeah, I mean, I did some old like guides a long time ago about that kind of thing, and I thought, you know what, we'll do something similar for labs, because I didn't want it to be like the longest, biggest video of all time, and because it could easily be. You know, I'm no labs main, but I'm like, right, as a not labs main, here's how at least I think you should be trying to approach the map and get these things without necessarily like having to spend your entire rest of your career on this map. You know, because some people just play that over and over again. You doing Lenny's part 2? I am. I am. Hello guys, it's Gigabeef here. I should say hello everyone, I think, don't I? I'm not even sure now. Put me on the spot. Hello everybody, Gigabeef here, and welcome to another guide about min-maxing your life. Go along the front, maybe? Oh, I don't know. He said the line! Did they change the lighting interchange or remove the fog? The scope's been pretty dark. I mean, it's just weird. They've changed the fog. But I do think that I think they must have made some lighting adjustments in general as well. I don't know exactly what they did, but everything seems a lot better. What was your strategy to complete Grenadier? I actually haven't done that one yet. I haven't done that. New skybox. There's a lot of people were saying that it looks like different in the atmosphere. Come on. No. Wait. There's somebody else. Just that one guy. Little brighter. Yeah, because they said the fog. But it does seem that like a few things have changed about it. Oh, shit. Another one. Have a listen. Good how your voice over almost perfectly match what you're looking at in the lab video. Entrance cost is intimidating, I agree. Laser affected, it's a bit of both. Airwing did a post about it on Twitter. So the blue laser isn't affected. We know that. That's for sure. Could someone be creeping up? Someone threw a nade and I'm disconcerted. Yeah, Tulu was saying that the sky looks different. Lots of people saying that they've changed the sky and the game looks beautiful. And I kind of agree, but I wasn't really paying attention that much. So it's hard to know. Yeah, so basically just use the blue laser, it seems. Or go and read Airwing's thread on Twitter about it. Because he tested all of the combinations. Some of it's scuffed with night vision, some of it like other people can see the flashlight even when it's off. Oh, that sounds like all over here. I don't know where this dude is. There's someone. Thing is, I don't necessarily want to shoot if I can help it, because I've got this guy behind me. Huh. Here's something ahead of me. Virtex I found so far in Merin. Hmm. Okay, I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Giga MF Beef is back, baby. Hey, Randy. Who the hell was that rustling? That was like Omega close to me. TBL, totally best laser? Yes, the blue one. Yeah, the weapons presets are really bugged, I know. Really annoying. Shout out to Gigs from Maine. Hey, Randy. Stream no longer showing chat feed. No, I know. I turned it off in game. First time in stream, love your YouTube vids. Thanks, Nuclear. Over here somewhere. I feel like they've been trying to flank me. Ages, and I'm not sure what the best approach is here. Sometimes being like quiet and sneaky is the best way. The number of times I just try to push people and then die. It's actually insane. Oh no! Ah! He waited the other end. Okay, maybe there were two. Maybe it was just another guy in the house. I'm not sure. God damn it! Rubbish. Stopped here to say that I love your recent Labs video. Map overlay graphic with the drawn path was awesome. Thanks, Vicky. Yeah, it was. I thought it was going to be good. I thought people would like that video. I did. I thought people would like it. Why I wanted to do it? Because the audio's so weird. You'll push right to where you hear someone. They're like right on the horn. I know. What a pest. What a pest. Also, like playing against duos, it's just like so frustrating because it's very, very rare. As a solo, it's like actually really rare to get the second person's loot. Like really rare. Because the second player normally just sits there. And you're like, do I just leave? Like, what? My lighthouse is a useless map for loot. Good spawns don't matter if you can't extract. This one's been particularly problematic. I think we had an okay time yesterday going around. It was alright. It's another one of those things though where you've just got to like learn the spots and like figure out where you get killed from and like go from there. I've not played massive amounts of Lighthouse. Got an hour left on this reset. Maybe I have to play with some other guns. Give up on anything to do with that map just to camp the buddy's body for 45 minutes. I know, I should just let people just do it. I went through this time of just getting shot like every single time by duos. And I was like, you know what? The time has come to just sack the loot. Just like, yep, if there's a second person, we're just going to GTFO and just let them waste their time because it's just like not worth it, you know? It's just not even worth sitting around for so long, like waiting for like try and engage or whatever. And it's like if you know exactly where they are, if you know exactly where they are, then that can be fine, right? It can be okay. If you don't know exactly where they are, if you run at them, they will kill you. If you stay still and try to creep around, they'll probably kill you because they can sit completely still and just wait for you to try and loot the body because they know that's where you're ultimately going to go. Like it's almost like the same philosophy as extract camping because obviously it's not as immoral, but you know exactly where that person needs to be. You know, you've got an information read, so they have to do a thing, and you think, fine, well, I'll just stay here then, and that's completely valid. Like I'm not saying that's not valid. It's actually a completely valid strategy. But as a solo player, it sucks. And you think like, well, the best thing that I can do here is just leave and just let them waste their time. Like I was so focused there on trying to get into Hillside House that I died. So, you know, who's the fool? It's me, right? It's me, baby. It's me. I live for the patience game. Love holding a body until the friend thinks I've left. Yeah, it's just impossible, right? So I think we're just gonna have to go back to our old philosophy on it, which is just like, don't even bother trying to loot them. You just go, I don't need the money. Like the gear and the loot is not even that worthwhile. Like who cares, right? Because you can get more money just by looting the map. So we weren't there to do PvP to get money in the first place. So it's not like we should sit there and just be like, it's one of those things where you feel there's something that you've earned, and you're like, well, I need to stay so I can try and get the loot out of it because you know I earned that loot. That was my loot. But you shouldn't think that way. You shouldn't think that way. One of the reasons why I don't mind the ULAC. I think the ULAC is good. But I quite like these. I quite like these helmets. So in that situation, I'm not even sure what I had on. Did I have the black, the ACHCH, whatever it's called? I think I had that one on. And like that's good and all. But the guy shot me in the top of the head anyway, so I was actually protected with class 4 and I still died because it's you know what I should have done? I should have thrown a grenade. I should have just thrown a grenade at the guy. That's what I should have done. That's how you get people to move. Should have done that. Shoulda, woulda, coulda. Shoulda, woulda, coulda. At least we got a pro kill. Oh, that reminds me actually. Let's cycle these. Let's cycle these Ash 12s. How often do you stream? I stream 3 times a week. I stream on Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday today. And I stream from my time, this is British time, 1 until 4:30. So East Coast time is what? 1. It's like 8 until 11:30. The barter I've been doing here recently is this one. I buy a CPU fan. I buy a gas analyzer. You only can do one each time. I do this twice. Then I go to Skier. I go to Skier 2. I buy an RFB with 2 gas analyzers, 20k, and then I sell it back to mechanic for 36 or something. Like while you remember, you may as well. The other one that can work. This is break even, but we can recycle our pro kill this way. Is this one the SOP mod? So we can do that, and then we can sell this for 130. To be honest, you could even take off the Elcan if you want to. So you get an Elcan for like 20 grand doing that. Body camping equals extra camping. No, that's not what I meant. You know what I meant. Someone stand 100 meters away on shoreline. Alton enjoyer. If you can be these days. It's hard to be an Alton enjoyer, right? Gigawatts with that stock? You only get 4 recoil from the better stock. The best stock that you can put on there. And the rest of it's ergo. So most of the time it's not even really worth it. Like we got 46. I mean, to be fair, we could upgrade this one. Given that we're going, you can go to UAS AK actually. Although it gives you the same recoil, I think. Oh, yeah, the recoil's actually fine. We get a bit more ergo. And we will put on the thingamabobbin that we were talking about last time. Put on the knurled doodad. There we go. This is the pimped version. There you go. You can use the Zhukov if you want, but we're not going to do that now. Where to my pro kill? Why did it not use my... I must have another one hidden away somewhere. Either which way, off we go to Lighthouse. Let's go back. Let's actually survive this time. Come on, friends. Let's actually survive. Let's go. Hey, man, been out of the Tarkov game for 3 months. Can you recap everything that happened? Oh, my God. There's a lot. But pad is great and so cheap. Indeed. Where do you find the BP ammo? I crafted it. Altins are hard to get. They're really, really hard to get. You have to find them in stashes or get them in the scav box and stuff. It's like it's really, really tough. There's 2 that you get from quests. Other than that, it's RNG. RNG. But the butt pad is amazing. I agree. Did I choose night? I don't think I did I? Yeah, Workbench 3 is where I got the BP. I mean, the biggest change to the game has happened recently, right? With lighting on interchange and reserve being changed, which is pretty cool. It seems like lighting everywhere has been made just like nicer. And then the audio on reserve and shoreline being like fixed, or at least the first wave of the new audio that they actually like spent time on the occlusion zones and yada yada that should have been done really for the beginning of this patch. That was finally done because it was done before on customs, factory, woods, and streets, and now they've done it for the other maps, or at least some of the other maps. I don't think they've done Lighthouse actually, but they did reserve and they did shoreline. So that's more important than Lighthouse, honestly, because there's more up down in reserve and shoreline. You got like all the big buildings and shoreline resort, obviously, which is important. Why don't you have the wooden stock this raid? Because I've gone suppressed. I feel like it's more sensible to go for more ergo if you're going suppressed. Your thumbnail still says day 2. This is kind of real day 2. The first day was super scuffed. It didn't say day 2 yesterday. Or did the title say day 2? Maybe the title said day 2. Maybe I should go and change it, really. Whatever. Yes, assessment is now much easier. Thank you for the answer. I'm just crafting 995 and running the 101. That's what I've been doing. It's really good. Really good. Can't vibe with the 995. Yeah, it's hard when you're playing against scavs with it. It's tough to want to use that, but if you're going for PvP and where the scavs are going to be unlikely, like if you're just running straight down into resort, not resort. If you're running straight downstairs on reserve into the underground, that can be good. And labs, it's really good for. What do you think is the meta gun and ammo? I'm not really sure yet. I haven't actually watched many other people playing. Like, surely it's got to be M61 with something. I don't know exactly what. Maybe the M1A. Maybe the RSAS. I'm not sure. Lots of people using M995 though. So I feel that's probably like in vogue right now because you can craft it and you can craft quite a bit and stack it with 855A1, which is like easy to buy. BP Mutant still reigns supreme? Possibly. Possibly. How long do you think it'll be until the rest of the player base figures out that Schmidt is a great scope and it becomes 100k plus? I think the 8 is a bit much for a lot of maps. So I think that maybe is one issue against it, but people are still very slow to figure that one out because after them changing the After them changing the way that the sensitivity works on the 1X, a lot of people still don't know, even though lots of people talked about it. Grenadier solo, you basically just run around. You find impact grenades in boxes, run around, pull the pin out on factory, pull the pin out, hold it in your hand physically, and then sprint. And as soon as you see someone, hopefully you get a kill. That's basically the way to do Grenadier. That's how I do it. That's how I do it. I like the razor you're using right now. Razor's not. This one actually is. This is the Schmidt. I put the razor on last time. I lost the razor. Boo. This is the Schmidt 8. Meta was the jailbreak bugged M4. I think people just used that because it was novel. Well, they fixed the jailbreak Thor suppressor thing like yesterday or 2 days ago. No need to rush Grenadier now. Yeah, because it's like, what do you get from it? You don't get anything now. I think you get like BP for the VSS or something. There's nothing important behind it now. It was like BP ammo, proper BP, 7.62 BP to begin with. That was great. Then it was Ash 12. Okay, good for a meme. And now it's like, you know, BP for the VSS or something. It's just like whatever. In my opinion, the best change so far is the limit of the meta ammo has made the mid-game last longer. I agree, and it means that the high-pen stuff matters more. If you find it, you're excited. Like, if you find 60 rounds of M995 now in a stash, you're just like, hey, this is sick. And I have to use it, so good. Bugged M4 was nuts. You could full auto people into 6 times. It was what, like 17 recoil? You can still make it like low 20s. Without the, like, it doesn't, you know, I don't think it matters that much. You can still make an insane M4. Frickin' Bane, huge fan. It's helped my Tarkov experience a ton. Thank you, dude. Thank you. What are people like struggling with at the moment? What are people struggling with at the minute? I feel like I've been trying to do a lot of brainstorming recently because it's kind of hard to make content right now. There's like lots of things that I could do. There's like a big sort of crossroads almost of like lots of stuff to potentially make, but trying to like fit it to what people are actually like up to in game right now is kind of tough. The guide, I actually did one about the guide already. Like for labs, yeah, labs is cool. We're probably going to play a bit more labs as time goes on. I really got into it with the search for the thingies. I think that was one really nice thing about that enforced quest is that, you know, you had to play there, and so I know how to get comfortable. Right. Cyclone and a badge. Yeah. At least we get to hit Marion a few times, you know? Did actually get the opportunity to go, which is nice. Right, we will try to get to Hillside House again for like the 20th time. Just working through assessment. Grenadier. I mean, I have a video about Grenadier already. I think one of the biggest problems with YouTube is it's like people have these things that they're struggling with, and it's like I've already got videos about them. I don't really want to just make the same video again 6 months later, but YouTube won't show it to people as a new video, right? It's like people don't necessarily know which videos they want to watch because they're not necessarily going to search for it. YouTube's not just going to show it to them. It's like, it's hard. I guess search would work. It would work on YouTube search if someone searched for it. Kind of tough. How's Marion been? Actually pretty good. I'm honestly surprised. Because everybody else was just like, everybody said like, oh, Marion's trash. You know, Marion's rubbish. Blah, blah, blah. It's had good stuff in it every time. Cyclones, VPX. All the goodies. It had the only Virtex we found to date. Which is pretty neat. Okay, so Let's get down here. Struggling with Punisher 6. I could make something about Punisher 6. I haven't actually done that yet. I haven't done it yet. I just haven't really felt that enthused to use the SVD. For whatever reason. Talent show? Yeah, it does. It is quite a big scope. I mean, it is at 8 times. So, more videos of just raid highlights would be cool. A couple of people mentioned this to me. It's like, it's not something that I've ever really done, but like, it does seem to be what people are looking for quite a bit. Just like watching. I think a lot of people are just like watching the game right now, rather than necessarily playing. So, raid highlights might be a thing. I'm not sure how well that will go down. Like, most people don't watch my channel for that, so like, hard to know if that will actually work. Please, no. Okay, nothing here. I want heli crash. Need the Epsilon? Yeah, the Epsilon is good stuff. Let's do hollow on customs. I've done that before, it's fun. I guess I'm being run to Lighthouse. And run Lighthouse. Do it on Shoreline. I've done it on Shoreline before. Maybe try out some PvP related stuff. Maybe more viewers relate to your approaching fights. Maybe. White dot video you made? Found so much loot just noticing the white dot. Yeah. SVD part isn't even that bad. It's okay. There's like 2 ways of doing it, right? You either go long range with it or you go short range. You have to commit like either direction. You know, if you go short range with it, then you just have to go full ergo, basically. And point fire people into oblivion. It can work. It can work well. Watch for the British voice. Thank you. I feel like because of highlights community doesn't really connect to streamers. They just see this highlights persona. What do you mean? Do you need ergo with point fire? No. Ergo just affects this. Point fire is only affected by recoil. Time I got to chalets, I just get shot. Like all these rocks just do not work properly. It's extremely frustrating. Don't really want to be at this chalet either. Let's get higher up. Let's get higher up and move along. Up we go, up we go, up we go, up we go, up we go. Finally caught you live. Have to sleep soon. Thanks for the educational videos. No problem, no problem. Hi. Goofy? How goes? How goes? Guess we can go higher than this in theory. Let's go up even higher. Slap a laser on. Yeah, slap a laser on. Go. The thing is though, sometimes you need to right click. It depends on the range. If you're fully committed to point firing, then sure. You only need recoil. But having the ability to like insta ADS with it and then go bam bam. I know the recoil's not great, but you just the thing about these guns with like extremely. I thought that was a person then. It really looked like a shadow of a person. The thing about the guns with the extremely high recoil is that if you just leave them as their base recoil. Yeah, I think this is a MIP streaming thing. I think I've got MIP streaming active here. Got MIP streaming active like this, but it's not active in the scope. It loads the high quality texture. Interesting. I might turn MIP streaming off. I'm not sure if it's helping. Yo, Maniac Calquin. Thank you for the prime. Maniac Alkin. Thank you, buddy. Most streamers only show up in highlight clips, and highlight clips Tarkov are usually showcasing that 1% of gameplay where the streamer slays. That's true. That's true. Do you think Ergo and Recoil needs an overhaul? Yes. I think it needs more levers than just Ergo and Recoil. I don't think that attachments should do vertical and horizontal recoil in the same way. I think they should be one or the other. And it should be more varied so you can build more different types of builds. I think it'd be good. Virtex spawn a lot on that gazebo to the north from Big Cottage. I don't know which one that is. Did they hotfix the laser thing? I don't think so yet. First time watching live. Thanks, man. People like watching Landmark Berserker because it's, you know, it's fun to watch somebody slay. But yeah, if you want to try and like, I guess my stuff's more of a bridge, isn't it, to what most people's experience is like. Damn, I was worried about height over boar. He was right in my sight line. We'll see if we can wait for him to come back. That's gonna clear that, right? I think so. Let's see if we can wait. Horizontal would matter. I don't know, because they reduced it so much now that, or like a combination of the two. You know, maybe if you went max horizontal, the vertical would really suck. What were you saying about leaving a gun for base recoil and high recoil guns? Oh yeah, then like if the base recoil gun is like, if the recoil is so high, there's basically no point changing it. You either go meta or you don't bother, because the return to center time is the same. So if the gun already jumps out of the scope, like if you lose sight picture, you lose sight picture. So it doesn't really matter what the recoil is then. You may as well just like make the recoil as bad as possible to get good ergo. Landmark AK-101 vids. Ban Mutant and RD? I think so. Yeah, it just means people can't run them all the time. I think so. Made the right call. Yeah, I tried not to shoot too quickly because it just gets you killed, right? Normal person play. Yeah, it's real. Well, exactly. I wonder where this guy went. Funny that he was looking over and then he just disappeared. I guess he went further south, I suppose. Yeah, we do have a cool community, I will say. We have a cool community. I like BT as well as SMB, by the way. I don't think you need SMB. I think BT is perfectly fine. The only time BT ever struggles, and it hardly struggles, is against Class 6. Like a 3-shot. But BT, you can buy it from Prapo if you're high enough level. So it depends on what level you are. I like to use my Workbench 3 for doing other stuff, rather than crafting SMB. So it depends on what your level is. Don't like watching Mega Chads? Yeah, it's each their own, right? 7 out of 10 Bitcoin. We've got to go down. We've got to go down there. We'll come across here. Oh my god. What the hell? Okay, this area is super toxic. The assessment bros are out in force. I wonder if there's even any point going down to down into the thingy, into the jumping room. I'm not even sure if there's any point. Like we could try it. We could try it and see. Try it and see. Much further with SMB than BT. The thing is, BT will 2-shot everyone wearing class 5. Just the same as SMB. I think 85601 is good enough for endgame. Yeah, you need 85501. You can't get away with 5.6. You really can't. 5.6 really struggles with class 4. You can't do endgame PvP without at least 5501. Even 5501 starts to struggle. That's why I changed over to running a mixy matchy of M9 and 5 and 5501. think that's the best way, personally. Oof. You have path to shoreline? I do. We could just leave and reset. You check Marion? I did. 2K of M995. And I just love it in the 101. I was just thinking, like, on the off chance that we can just go to the jump-in room and then leave, maybe we do it. Which quest are you doing? We're doing Lend-Lease Part 2, where we have to find a Virtex, but it's really difficult. And we end up in lots of fights, rather than going to the places that we want to be. We did manage to at least loot, like, both Merrin and Hillside House this raid, which is good. But there was nothing going in there. So we're going to have a quick look inside the road camp. Hopefully we don't die on the way. I'm not actually sure where the Claymore moors are, so we might just get blown up. I haven't looked. I don't know if there's any down this route. There never used to be, but I haven't checked since the changes. I've not hardly played any Lighthouse, which is kind of why we're doing this, because I want to get a bit better at Lighthouse. But we're going quite late, so a lot of the rogues should already be dead, I would hope. But yeah, chat, you can warn me, warn me if there's going to be some landmines down here, because otherwise we're going to blow up. Can't craft vertexes until you've done a Lightkeeper quest. Two in the one way to upper chalet. Yeah, I keep spawning miles away from the chalets, which is unfortunate. No mines. Good. For claymores, as long as you don't go in the grass inside the camp. We're not going to go inside. We're just going to go around the edge of this. The edge of this thing. Always try and look in these broken boxes. Oh. And we'll go into the side of this building. Virtex was craftable last wipe. Yes, that's why I have to find all this stuff these days, because I'm a crafty boy. If I can. I don't like looting specific items, or at least I never have done in the past. It always felt like a bit of a waste of time. And now that I have to, kind of changed up the way that I need to play a lot of this stuff. Ordered myself a 7800 X3D. Nice, man. Nice. I'm sure that's going to be sick. Let's see. Oh, it's just a scav. Okay, apparently you can't go through this way. I have to go outside there, I think. Let's see. What's your crafting level? Mine is about 20. He was in where we wanted to be. This was the room we were going in, so we're going to check him first. Yeah, a Viper Hunter and a Ronin. Those are actually quite expensive, these Ronin helmets. Make sure he doesn't have one. He's got no secure container, so there's no hiding it from us. If he did find something good. Motor. Okay, he didn't find anything good in there. Maybe he didn't know to check. I'm not sure. I guess we could take this. Take it like that. And reorder this shenanigans. Okay. We'll look in here. Scour this room. Bunch of stuff in there. HDD on the table, so didn't do everything. OC shells are cheap? They are, yeah. M905 isn't... I agree, M905 isn't that much to craft, actually. It's about 1,000 rubles per bullet, which for an endgame bullet, I don't think is that much. Really? Multiple possible spawns in this building. Check them all. We could. Could do. I didn't really plan on this being our loot run. So I haven't checked out every spot before or planned it, you know? Just triple checking there's nothing in here. Just close that for a minute. Alright, let's have a look through these. These buildings. Same with the damn Letix, can't find one to save my life. Virtex isn't craftable anymore? Nope. Letix isn't craftable without the Lightkeeper quests. Virtex isn't craftable. And that's the thing, Lightkeeper quests are so far along. Water ration. They're so far along that, you know, finding 2 Vertexes or whatever should be easier in theory than doing the Lightkeeper stuff. Lightkeeper is just so many raids you have to do. It's so far along his quest line. JD. What else we got in here? Milk. Okay. We'll just drink this. 600 right there? What? Is key? Is key mega expensive? On the other side of the door. If you're going to be in this area, you should check the other stuff. The broken boxes. Behind the gunners before building 1. Do you mean upstairs or somewhere else? Like on the roof? Or inside the building? I'm happy to check. I'm happy to check. Thing is, I may as well put it in my little pouch, right? Alright, can there be anything on these? The guy's outside this the room now, which is fine. Just a scav. AI scav. Tent area behind the machine gunners by the bridge entrance. The bridge entrance. On the roof. Oh, 600 equals 600 rounds after M905 crafts. I see. Yeah. Right, well, let's have a look around in here anyway. What's in here? The white dot of doom. It's an L1. There you go. There's one thing. Okay. You look in these? No. Gunner on the southwest corner of the compound. Scavs take over the camp? Probably. I haven't seen any player scavs yet. You get into there? No. Yeah, this is the problem though, dude. Like Christian, every time I play Lighthouse, people are talking about Reserve. Every time I play Reserve, people are talking about Lighthouse. It's like a never-ending battle. Crap. Yeah, that's crap. Let's see. Getting bad anxiety playing. That's when people started a job. Yeah, that can happen. Reserve is rough, you have to play slow. I think that's just AI. Maybe. How did you not die for those first couple of rounds? All right. Ow. How do you creep up on me like that? God damn it. Where's my CMS? Shouldn't really have it in there. Ouch. Nighttime Lighthouse is my main. Oh, I just hate playing night. I just think it's rubbish. Gonna take the Pilgrim? I will do, yeah. What time is it anyway? 16 minutes? We've got food and drink wise, we're pretty good, so. Big health scav. Yeah, probably was. Creepy. Creepy, creepy. These scavs, they know where it's at, you know? Right. Leg mask? We can min-max stuff into this. People just shouting. Let's see. That's not really worthwhile. To be honest, PS we just get rid of as well. Although the PS is what I'm kind of reloading with, so I don't know. Let's see. Oh yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, good point. We'll do it that way. Alright, what's in here? Let's have a look. Loaded into practice. Got both far forward items. Man, that sucks. That sucks. At least you know where now. At least you know where. Do you have any viewer squads? Nah. I just find it impossible to speak to chat and stuff if I do that. I find. Okay, that's that one. Gotta drink the milk. Exactly. 20k. Good. Don't forget to check the room from drug trafficking. What? For... I can't wear these at the same time. For Virtex? Or what? I'm wondering if you can rearrange this at all. Like that there. No, it's because it's kind of like slightly awkward, isn't it? Slightly too awkward. There's enough slots. Like if you put this in here, but it's just like it doesn't quite work. Doesn't quite work. Yeah, Gazelle Scav, exactly. Lots of shots. In that. Let's get touch a bunch of shots. Exactly. Security vest doesn't save any slots? Nah, it doesn't. Just allows us to add a few extra things. You need to loot when you can sit in one room and wait for the scavs to bring you loot. Exactly. So what should we do from here? Should we just go? I don't know. Well, we just leave out the back and then go to the extract and just take what we've got. I mean, we're absolutely stacked. And then we could just run another raid. I think that's the way. This is the way. I need to watch Mandalorian. Like, in all the other spots, like, we're so late in, right? It's like 11 minutes or something remaining. So, everything's probably going to be looted. It's almost worth going into offline with no AI and just, like, wandering around and having a look. Like, it's something that I've not really done. And I probably should. Best place to find the 60 rounder for Gunsmith. What? Do you mean Gunsmith Part 1? I feel like it's not Gunsmith Part 1. Don't get player scavved? Yeah. Part 2. Is that the AK 60 rounder? Must be, right? Easiest way is to craft it, to be honest. That's where I do it. You're on building 3. If you were to be on the other side where building 1 is, directly behind the gun on the towers compound. Okay. I hear you. I hear you. Yeah, definitely craft it. Yeah, so you need Laboratory 2. If I remember correctly. Have you played labs this way? I have. My last video was actually all about labs. Because it's about getting the far forward devices. I played a lot of labs on there. I've basically played the whole of last month on labs, pretty much. Pretty much exclusively. And it was not, honestly, that bad. It was a good time. I quite enjoyed it. I did genuinely quite enjoy it. We had fun. Tips on where to look for HF1, M1. Run your scav a million times. Also do the moonshine scav case at the same time, because you might get it from there without having to play. It's kind of cool. Yeah, just run through factory 1,000 times with your scav, because that just like makes you free money and gives you a chance of spawning rare keys and also the various stims that you need. And then otherwise, yeah, you can go to like quite a few places. You could go to the drugs lab bit on streets. You could go to the drug lab place on Lighthouse. Where else is good? I mean, you could go to labs, I suppose. Try and get a black key for like 5 mil or something. They're quite cheap these days. Lots of options. Are you dual streaming on Twitch, YouTube? I am. With my new internet, I now am able to, because now I have enough bandwidth to send a load of info. Yeah, the worst part about labs is just not knowing the map and playing against people who know the map and having money to enter the map. That's the worst part about labs, and that's the bit that's really tricky. That's the bit that's really, really tough. Went reserved for my 5-for-5 60 rounders, killed a raider, he had 3. Hey, that's nice. Just finished chumming. Yeah, chumming's a pain. You and Veritas play the same? Wouldn't be, I'm not surprised. Not surprised. It depends. Like, I play a lot slower on the maps that I don't know very well. Like, this is the slowest I play, probably on Lighthouse. Because you just get shot out of nowhere, right? All the time. Black is down to 3 to 4 mil. That's the confusing part. Want to read messages you're responding to, but viewing from YouTube. Thing is, I don't necessarily want to have the... Why is it on this? I don't necessarily want to have the chat on the screen, like the combined chat on the screen, whilst I'm in raid, because it kind of clutters up the screen and stuff. Only part that confused me about labs is the underground layout. Figured out. Yeah, the top side's actually slightly easier. What the hell is this? This is apparently they're aware of this, like leaving raid issues. It's annoying though. This is a pain. There we go. That's not bad. Not bad XP. just for running that. We're nearly at level 44. I'm getting there. Bit of Bucky. Have the money in a docs case full of keys. Don't want to deal with people like Gloriously and cheaters. It wasn't that bad. Like I managed to hold my own, and I'm not an insane Chad. It's okay. Yo, what up, Giga? Today's the day you find it. I feel it. We'll see, man. We'll see. Ain't got time to hang around. Congrats on the YouTube streams. Hope the broadcast's been going good. Yeah, we'll find it eventually. I mean, we've been doing okay. We've been doing okay otherwise, right? Like making loots and stuff. It's all right. It's also like I tend to focus on something each wipe. Like I've been doing various different things, just because simply because I don't play as much. It's sometimes hard for me to like keep on top of like all the different maps and how they play on each one. You know, that's kind of the hardest thing for me. Like by the time I get back around to doing whatever map it is, this is why we took the security vest, by the way. It's just like a free 17k or whatever. Yeah, by the time I get back around to a different map, it's like a while since I last played. Okay, let's just add a few of these up here. Cool. We'll take this off because that sells for a decent amount. We'll repair this guy. We'll repair this guy. How much has my weapons thing got on it? Actually, it's still partway through. It's okay. It's okay. Bish bash. Get. Bam. Okay, that's got rid of most of this rubbish. Perfect. PS. Yeah, so these are quite expensive. I actually quite like the OKP7 dovetail. It's a nice little optic. It's a nice little optic. Thanks for the YouTube. Helped me in a lot in improving. No problem, Arctic. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. That's what it's all for. That's what it's all for. I'm in the process of trying to figure out like what next is the most important thing to be covering. I'm kind of in a thoughtful fact-finding mode right now. How much are these? 20k and 60k. I mean, it's not bad. Not bad. Cyclone. Put my CMS back in here. Cyclones are what? 50? Yeah. I mean, this is basically just what it costs on the flea. So, kind of whatevs. This one will sell to therapists, no problem. And the silver badge, sell that. Get rid of this power cord, and then we'll go. 2 of those. Actually, we'll put them up for. Put it up for this. We might like end up blocking ourselves out here, but it's fine. And we'll cycle the hideout. Playing very well for the time you're putting in. Thank you. Why the security vest? You can turn it into Kajura, that's why. How did you fix the leaving screen? I actually minimized it and reopened it. I have it in like actual full screen because you have to for performance reasons because of like my setup. And yeah, that seemed to fix it. You can't tell on your side, but how much money did you spend getting the 2 items on labs? Well, we actually made money in places, so it's not like strictly that bad. I spent like 6 million on keycards, at least. It probably cost me, well, to be honest, we kind of fluctuated around. Like, it's hard to know. We've probably spent a couple of mil, I would say, all in. But we ended up like the raids where you, because you're hitting every single like hotspot, the raids that you win on, you actually win pretty big, honestly. So if you're not breaking the bank, going crazy with your loadout, it's all right. And you're not having to insure every raid either. So that cuts down some of the cost. Obviously, you don't get those things back, but it's not like you know, it's not like, oh, I insured every raid and then I lost everything. Like, that's not really a possibility, which is kind of neat. That's still 15. That's 18, 12. That's all right. This one is 10, 20. That's still fine. Good. Okay, we need a little bit of energy. Yeah, as long as you don't die every single raid, then it's okay. And we had like periods where you died like 5 raids in a row, and then you have one raid where you pull 500k or whatever. Maybe even more. So. Did you get it yet? Not yet. Not yet, baby. Not yet. Oh my god. I just find like people say like, oh yeah, just just go to the rogue camp and stuff, and I'm just like, oh my god, I get like pinned in by random scavs. It takes me forever. Gosh. Nope. 762 BP. It's craft or find. Hey Mateus, no luck yet. We found one. We found one in Merin 2 days ago. Smash the like button, exactly. Maybe you can talk about scavs with baseball caps or tanking headshots. I love it. Why not craft wires with power cords? I don't think it's worth it. I think green gunpowder, once you have the ability to buy the grenades, I think green gunpowder is better. You can buy 4 sling bags for 8k and get a Kajura. I don't know why people do the other one. Maybe it's earlier? I'm not sure. I'm honestly not sure. Can you show the RD build? Oh, it's basically an RD with an M-lock grip, a Thunder Beast suppressor, a blue laser, a Schmidt and Bender 1x8 on the top with a Bastion rail, and a UAS stock. The UAS we're just using because I've got them. Want to start running labs soon? Is your guide on YouTube still up to date? I literally put out one yesterday for getting the 2 items, which is kind of a labs guide, sort of. It's literally, I put it out literally yesterday, so that's probably the best bet that of the thing that I've made recently. Slings on Laboratory 1. Don't know then. Which jacket is that? Oh, I can't remember. Just died with 3 Virtex in Discover Server. Oh no. Oh no. Lighthouse scouts in the road camp faster than PMCs. Yeah, it's mad. It means the raids take forever. That's why I've preferred doing the chalet, like Hillside House Marion, and then leave. Thing is, so far we've not spawned anywhere near to the like southern chalet in any of these raids. We've been like across the road, and stuff. So it's just been like a real pain. Just spam chalets. Found them both on the upper chalet in the garage near the chair, and the chair near the laptop. Yeah, we keep spawning next to Merrin. I mean, maybe I should just run to the upper chalet. The thing is, you're definitely going to get PvP if you run up there. 100%. Oh, I got to press the button for Twitch. Let me press that. Do that. Let's do that. Yeah, we'll check my jacket when I get back in into the inventory. Remind me, and we'll check and see what my jacket is. Where did you put that? You asked me here. Oh, I see. Let me switch this to this one. That's a better screen. I realized I didn't have my overlay. There we go. I didn't have my gamma filter on because I was on screen share mode. There we go. I really need to set up some hotkeys for this. See, we're in this bit. We'll go hit Merrin again. And you get PvP half the time. Dude, I've found people every single time I've been there. Maybe I'm just unlucky. There's a propane, but I'm not taking that. Not yet. I want to get to where I want to get. To get to where I want to get to. Given that we found one in Merrin before. Have any info places spawned in the raid at different times? No, they used to be able to, but they can't anymore. They actually stopped that from happening because people used to complain, being like, you end up like getting to all the loot spots really late and stuff. So they stopped that from happening. What do you do with GP coins? You can barter them for things like the M4 on mechanic and stuff. It's tough. Like most of the time, like finding raid ones, I just sell. The other ones, you could potentially look at some of the barters. Pro killing a mule. Oh no, is my injector case full? Ah, crap. Oh, I didn't bring a Propatal. Okay, well, that's fortunate. That's fortunate. Run straight to Marinor Village when I get spawned near Chalet. We only ever seem to spawn down here. I don't know. Alt tabbing in Tarkov full screen is jank. It is, yeah, it doesn't like it. But to be fair, no game does. No game does. That's kind of the point, right? That's kind of the point of full screen. Is actually in full screen. It's hard to avoid. It's even worse if you've got DLDSR on. Holy moly. I might try that soon, because DLDSR makes the game look insanely nice. Insanely nice. How are we doing on... Yeah, so like our GPU usage is doing so well with DLSS. I've actually got DLSS on right now. I've got DLSS on, and because they fixed the scopes, so like the scopes look beautiful still with DLSS, which is great. That was the reason why people weren't using it. It's the reason why I wasn't using it. But now it looks super duper. So we're using it because it decreases GPU usage like nobody's business. come down under here. I'm just careful of this because people can come down through there. Have a look, see. This is where we got one tapped with the M80 earlier. Is the reason you dislike night raid so much? It looks bad on stream. I don't like playing it. I feel like I can't see people. I'm inexperienced doing it. Almost feels like there's a requirement to buy MVGs. I just don't like it. I don't like it. I like to be able to see. I don't like playing night. I just don't like the vibe. Just don't like the vibe. Trimmer doll. Okay, well, I'm willing to. Anybody needed to empty my injector case, but whatever. Open up into here. Yeah, they're not finding raid anymore, but that's fine. Hmm. Kind of want that scav to see our player. Oh. Well, that was the distraction we wanted. Okay. Where's this guy? What's the key called for this house? It's called Hillside House. I had to find Virtex. Apparently go here a million times and not find it. What res? I have 1440p. I was using just standard DLSS. Balanced. My desktop was a mess compared to yours. I tried to keep a clean desktop, yeah. Is this guy up in this house? And then this guy was here. Probably won't go loot the scav, I don't think, but... Can you move your head again when it's zoomed in? You can and you can't. Yeah, you can. You can move your head again, but it opens the FFE back out, so you don't get a zoom. You left the door open? I did. I did leave the door open, yeah. Would you do use more sell them? Yeah, I sell the finding raid DP coins normally, and then I keep the non-finding raid ones and use them for bartering 4 of them for like an M4 lower or something. I haven't really looked in particular for ages. I think I probably got them just like stacking up. Yeah, DLDSR is NVIDIA control panel, exactly. He knows. I wonder where he is then. Well, we can work on the, if we just work on the assumption that he knows, we'll just pre-pain and then and we'll try and sprint out and run around the back. That's the deal. I don't know where this guy went. Oh, you do make a dropping noise now. Oh well, whatever. Pre-pain it is. About to go Giga Chat. Well, I'm about to go like Giga save my ass. The idea. Try to save my ass from rampaging players. I'm gonna try and like hear this guy. He'll probably creep up silently. And then he'll be in on us. And then suddenly we'll be like, oh no. Getting rushed by the dudes. Eat this. May as well get our energy up. Maybe checking the crash van at Sunken Village. Good point. Let's go and check that now, if possible. I'm full. I haven't got the laser on. Where could this guy be? We're just gonna sprint. Now, I'm not sure if I can get over this. If I go, it's probably not high enough. Ah, not quite. But that is probably high enough. That's some goofy stuff. Yeah, I want to try DLDSR with DLSS combo again. It was Chipper Wubber's video. So Chipper Wubber did a video ages ago about the combination. But because DLSS didn't work that well, it was just kind of unfortunate. Didn't work out. Like you couldn't, the scopes just looked bad, and also you got like really terrible frame drops. Whereas now it's a lot better. DLSS 2 is a lot better, I believe. And where is the crash van? Is it on the next bit? Oh, it must be the next part. There we go. Those Giga Chads can fight it out over there. Oh, Virtex is warehouse one. Yeah, some people are saying it's Virtex you can find over there. Thing is, it's really tough to get in there as PMC. That's actually the two players that we saw fighting, because there was the one guy who was fighting the scav. He had the fast fire gun, and then the other guy who was there was somebody over there. I'm pretty sure. I don't think that was a me sound effect artifact. Wow. I don't know whether it was a scav. Could have been. Alright, let's check for snipers. Although people don't seem to go up here anymore because of these freaking claymores. Oh, look. Anything in any of this? No white dot. No. Any of that stuff. Alright, well... let's just reset it. Let's just reset it, like we're right here. We'll just reset it. People are all over that other bit. We'll just reset it, it's easy. We'll try and get a better spawn again. For the nth time. Right now, scopes is better with both DLSS and FSR 2.2, but those have some lighting and... I mean, there's lighting and aliasing issues all over the place anyway. I feel like the anti-aliasing is much better. With DLDSR and DLSS combined, anti-aliasing is well good. Just like what Chipper says in his video. So good compared to the regular, like, TAA high in-game. It deals with it a lot nicer, a lot more nicely. So you can see, like, pylons like that and stuff. Like, when you're in the 1x mode, they look so good from distance. In comparison to, like, TAA. DLSS on its own is okay. Like, I don't get that many more frames, actually, but it decreases my GPU usage quite a lot. So I might actually then be able to justify running in a DSR mode. And doing that stuff, because basically I'm running into my own problems because I'm doing like a lot of streaming stuff on my machine because I run a single PC, so I have like extra optimizations. Like when I was running the usual setup that I did, it was breaking my computer completely and kicking everyone out of YouTube and stuff, so it wasn't really ideal. When a scav doesn't do a voice line before shooting at me, I feel betrayed. Yes. Recommend reserve? I've been to reserve quite a few times. 8 raids for 1 Virtex and 1 Cough DM. Thing is, we found one on in Marin. It's alright. Yeah, we Hector. We found one Heck, we found one. I probably absolutely butchered your name, by the way. It's Cyrillic characters, so I've like screwed it. Hey, the great content on YouTube. First time watching on Twitch. Thanks, Ellen. Thanks, man. Just enable DLSS on quality. You guys talked me into it. It works. It seems to work quite well. I think so, anyway. Surely will help with GPU usage, and Tarkov will look better. I mean, I wouldn't say it necessarily looks better. Well, DSR might make it look better. DLSS on its own doesn't make it look better. It adds a few frames, makes a few... Like, in labs, it looks weird, actually, a little bit. And the best advice I've gotten from gigs is take the win. If you buy an extract and have a decent amount of loot, just extract and reset. I should take my opinion more often. My suggestion more often as well, myself. Great to catch you for the live stream. Thanks for all you do. Thanks, Psyduck. Yeah, I should start doing this. I wonder if there's a hotkey. I don't think there's a hotkey where I can like highlight people's things, because that would be like too complicated. But right, so actually we're gonna take that. We'll take the... How much are Propitals? Let's see. When they're under 20, I don't mind buying them, but 26k! 26k! I'm crafting mine out of golden stars, but I've not been using them that much, actually. Okay, we'll stick the Trimadol across, the PS back in here. The BP back in there. How much BP have we got? 134 total. There's probably 100, and then about 40 after the pocket stuff. Crazy. Crazy. Yeah, fine. Okay, well we just run this. We just run this back. Easy peasy, easy peasy. Let's go again. Let's go again. We're getting into a groove. You know, it takes a bit of time to get into a groove. It does. It takes a bit of time. I was talking about DL, DSR, DLSS combo. Perfect. As someone who found your channel from your guides on YouTube, I would love to see more raid highlight videos. I think your viewers are both a fan of Tarkov and you two do well. Oops. Let me pop it up. Yeah. Maybe. Maybe. I'm still like, yeah, maybe. Whose raid highlights do you like? How'd you enable DSR? You enable it in NVIDIA control panel. It's called DSR factors, and you have to enable one of the like multipliers. Ah, we've got to press the Twitch button. Let's press the Twitch button. I'm actually going to run to the bathroom. I'll be back in 2 secs. Oh. All right. Wait. When did I spawn in? Did I spawn in really early? Huh. I guess it's pitch black at this time. I guess so. Well, we're right next to Hillside House, so we'll just go and do that. Lots of people may not know about the bugs with flashlights, so it might be really easy to spot certain people. We shall see. Alright, let's have a look. So, in here first. Found a Virtex in village just yesterday, or dying right after. Huh. There's some Meldonin. Found a lot of stims in here, actually. Anybody's looking for stims for samples? Acer? Ah, couldn't that have been the Virtex? Frickin' hell. Even gain FPS with DSR DLSS combo. Magic. That is pretty good. That is pretty good. In the sink, under here, on there, on this. Up there, in the shells, nothing there, nothing here in the chair, no. No. Okay. Well, I mean these are good, but they're quite big. They're quite large, this is the issue. Or maybe we just run up to shadows. Like, if it's some stupid night raid, I wonder if people are actually going to be up there. Probably yes. You never know. I like actually can't see. What's with the flashlight bug? People's flashlights show up even when they're off. It must just be a light. Okay, and torch bits. That's the lighthouse. Slidey, slidey. You go back. Ah! Oh no. Holy crap. Thermals? What do we get killed by? BT? Does DLSS require plugin download? So DLSS only runs on NVIDIA cards for a start. Lighthouse flickering. Yeah, we got killed with BT from a million miles away. I don't know. I mean, it could be a thermal, but yeah. But it's probably just thermal. Actually, what level is the guy? CH. We'll have a look. Have a look. A white name. Time to test the report message system. We'll see. Thermal with 545 BT. I mean, it's perfectly possible. The thing is, right, the amount of hits that we took within such a short amount of time does make you wonder. Could have been a SAG AK or something, right? $46. Who knows, right? Yeah, white account is a standard. There you go. White account is standard. Gold is EOD. So standard accounts are always like, everyone is always kind of unfair about standard accounts. But probably rightly so, because you know they're more likely to be somebody doing something suspect simply because my the keyboard's not working for some reason. I can't move along in the hideout. It's stuck. Huh. I don't know why. Funny enough, that never happens in the day. Right. Well, we've got 3 minutes before the mechanic cooldown. Actually, let's go and have a see what our dailies are. Plymouth Street. On streets. We'll do that 4 times. 10k XP, isn't it? That's actually pretty good XP. This one. Scabs with thorax or stomach from a distance of more than 50. That's just a pain. We're not going to do that. What's this one? Animated Fleece. My favourite kind of quest. Ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da. Completed. Perfect. We must be really close to 44 now. Yeah, okay, 7k XP. Alright. I'll get rid of his junk. Any of these. Auto select. I like the fact that now. I wonder if it's something to do with the fact that I had an unlock off. Yes, anybody who hasn't seen with the new system, you click the button and you just type the number in. There's no barter, there's no extra button. Everyone keeps I always keep pressing this. I know like anybody who's got like serious muscle memory for Tarkov just keeps pressing that button. Because it looks like you should, but blood for the blood god, may your raids flow with the blood of your fallen foes. YouTubers, don't forget to like the video. Got extract via Primorski taxi 3 times. I ran streets and the taxi never spawned. That is a pain. That is a pain. Can't help but press the X. Yeah, I still can't move properly in here. Something's bugged. Usually it lets you use the keyboard. But right now it's not letting me. I don't know why. We should buy an air filter, you know? We should buy one of these. We should buy an air filter because they help you level skills faster. I should do it. And because you can take them out now. This is the beauty. You can take them out. I just got reminded because we had that other filter. Daddy Pro Goku, hello. Stick it in, my boy. Stick it in. How long have we got? 1 minute. We've got a minute to Ragman, to mechanic. Then we can buy another RD. Because I just want to stick with one gun. I'm trying to stick now with one gun per stream. It makes you go crazy otherwise if you don't do that, I feel. Actually, well, that's shortchanging myself. There we go. MCB, one of these. Mask, let's do that one, because I've got 2 of those. These are for the tactics, people do buy them. I love to place order with enter. Just having to click an ad. I know, so many people are just like, you have to go in and click, and you know, everyone's so used to the old system. It's way better now. One less click. It's so good. Adopt me. Is the air filter still bugged in our favor? Or did they finally fix it? They finally fixed it. You have to use the filters now, as tested by Airwing Marine, our resident tester of this particular thing. It became his kind of deal. I don't know. I don't even know why really. Just became his jam, testing that thing. He's like the guy to test the air filter. It's because he came up with the theory as to why it doesn't work, and everyone else was kind of wrong. That's why. Okay, we'll sell that. What else we got in here? Oh, we've got BP to sell. We'll sell some of this. I'm just waiting around for mechanic, because I want another RD, but I've run out of limit. That's the issue. Some of these I might keep. So Meldonin will keep, because I do actually use that. Trimadol. Like, Trimadol's good. I wonder if I should use Trimadol a bit more. 180 seconds at minus 0.5 is pretty brutal, though. It's only, rather than being minus 90, it's minus 45 for somebody who's got max metab. It's not too bad because this thing on max metabolism, then it's like minus 50% negative effects. So it's not as bad. It combined with immunity too. I mean, my immunity is crappy, but it reduction of negative effects of stimulants. So it's kind of like doubles up. It's pretty cool. But I mean, this is like a cracked version of the SJ6. I should use it more really. Mules will keep. L1 I'm going to sell. Trimadol will... How much are they? 44k? Just not sure whether SJ6 is better. SJ6 has like no downside. Mules are always so pricey. Oh, they're quite cheap now actually. 94k. It's not even that much. Right, here we go, mechanic. We're going to first off do his barter for pro kills. Muscle memory is annoying. I know. And you're just like, why isn't this working? And then, oh, I see. We're also going to do this follow-up barter that I talked about before. So we're going to do the one for the gas Annie with the CPU fan. Oh, for God's sake. Come off it! There we go. Now we've got 2 gas analyzers. We're now going to go to skip. We're going to trade it for an RFB. So that's a 23k RFB. I'm going to sell that. Crappy boy. We've already done this one, actually. We can't do any more yet. I bought loads of vodkas when they were cheap. So we could take advantage of that barter. What else we got? BPs. Can I do these as well? Yeah, just a stack of BPs. just stick it up somewhere in the middle. It's fine. Right, let's buy another RD. So let's go. So an RD 704. By the time we get off, we'll we won't have time for another cycle anyway. So we may as well not buy. Let's see. We'll go UAS again, just for the extra ergo, and then we will go with. What are we going to do this time? One by it is cool. Vortex, Schmidt. So it's so cheap in comparison, isn't it? Voodoo. Like it's like half the price. Half the price, and it's just as good, really. Just as good. Okay, let's stick on the blue laser. Let's go. What level are you? I'm 43. Yeah, 43. Nearly 44. We're so close. We're so close. We're nearly there. We are nearly there. Right, so we've got a gun there. And then we're going to go... What about Ragman? He's still on cooldown. So we're going to go... That's a thing already. I wonder what else we use. Maybe we'll go for a Gazelle again or something. Oops. 1 and 2 and press the wrong button. Easier to do it from this menu. 1 and 2. So that's not that much. Like with copies at 15k, that's actually pretty good because that's like 45. We'll buy the 16. That's all right. I'll use it later. That's 40. Yeah, so it's like 45, 50, and then this is 110 or so. If you can buy the Gazelle for like about the same price as the Corund, I think it's probably worthwhile. I mean, we might even start running some like, well, it doesn't actually, it doesn't really matter. We don't need to go more budget. All right, 40k for this. I mean, not that this has really saved me at all, but those headsets have not, or those helmets have not really helped. I only got GSSHs left. That's kind of frustrating. Let's have a look at contacts then. Contact 2s are 38k. Razors are 29k. XLs are 43k. I like razors. That's actually not that much. That's pretty good value, I think. Stick that on. Right, where's my face things? I drop them all. Go with the sock. Till we find something better. Go with the sock. Then we're going to go with the... You know what, this time I think we'll just go with the cheap version, the min-max version. Tarzan, my favourite min-max rig. So we'll do that. We'll unload this. We'll buy 2 of these. 1 and 2. Any Virtexes found? We found one. Not today, but we found one last time. And it was in the Merin. It was in the Merin car. So we keep hitting Merin car just on the off chance that we get more. And a nade, a propitol. Last one. Okay. And a bag. What kind of bag are we going to go with this time? Beta 2. They're quite nice because they stack. They stack well. Oh, that was slow, wasn't it? Nasty. Cool. All right, I think we're good. Oh gosh, it's having a problem. I wonder if we restart the game. Let's just restart the game. Let's just reset it. You know, just reset it to make sure that everything's okay. I know that there's still some like RAM, like what's it called, memory leak kind of problems and stuff. So. I feel like I'm one of the few Elcan Spectre enjoyers. I mean, I like the Elcan. The problem is when you're on full auto, I want to have the long range stuff just because it's Lighthouse. Short ranges, the Elcan really jumps too much and it just blacks the scope out and it sucks. What you're talking about your age? Oh no. You buy armors? I have 2 full thick cases. Full of whatever's waiting at Prapor. I mean, I never get any of them back from insurance. Do you play with friends? Because if you play solo, you have to buy armor all the time. Because every time you get headshot, you lose your Gazelle. Or sometimes if you play only with Koruns, you'll probably get them back. I'm running M32s. I don't like the way they sound. I don't like the way they sound. See, let's put it back in windowed mode. This is now in borderless. I want to be in full screen. You stupid thing. I'm gonna have to turn MIP streaming off. I'm gonna turn MIP streaming off. If this breaks the stream, I'm sorry. Yo, hello Uga. How are you on YouTube when you're right here on Twitch? Magic. You found it in Merin? Yes. Yes, John. I found it in Merin. I did find it in Merin. Found one in Merin. Do you play a lot of solos? I constantly insurance fraud when I kill someone. That's true. Yeah, that's true. I think because we've been wearing a lot of like the Tiger rig and or just dying. Half the time their armor's busted, so I end up not insurance frauding it. I'm the reason people like you don't get armors returned. Yeah, because you probably are the people that end up killing me too. So I kill one person, then die to the second. That's usually what happens. So I never end up getting out in the first place. Right, let's go. Let's just make sure this actually made sense. I'd have to update my graphics settings, so I've actually changed the loads now. Okay, let's just see what it looks like. Let's see what it looks like with this stuff going on. iFanboy246, thank you so much for the Prime. Thank you so much for the Prime. I appreciate it. Appreciate it. Welcome to the stream. We're trying to find Virtexes on Lighthouse. I've not done that much Lighthouse this wipe, so I'm kind of practicing for myself as well in doing this. We could go to Reserve, but I feel like I've played Reserve a bit more. And Lighthouse is somewhere that, yeah, I've not done that much on. So we're trying to play a bit more of that to round out our experience. And yeah, we found one in Merin Key, and we're in the Merin route, and so we've got Merin Key and Hillside House, and we're doing those runs, and hopefully Chalet, but we just never seem to spawn near it, so that's the deal. Dude, it's hot here, like really hot. It's quite cold here, actually. Half the time I don't get my stuff back. I also take a lot from others. Well, if you're a Giga Child, it helps, you know. You can just go around and kill all the PMCs. Game's easy. Die to the second, third, fourth. There was still another. Yeah. What GPU? I have a 3070. Does NVIDIA DLSS blow your game at all, or is it not that noticeable? It's just not that noticeable now. They've moved us on to the next version of DLSS. It looks really good. It looks really good. The scopes look amazing as well with DLSS. I'm not sure if DLSS is even on when you're scoped. It's hard to know. But it looks really good to me. I think it looks great. You doing Lend Lease Part 2? I am. Level 33. Haven't done Tarkov Shooter Part 2. Is that bad? No, it just means you don't like bolties. And you know what? There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. God, you're on Virtex. Took me a week of scavenging Lighthouse. It's so funny, like the mixed, because once you're doing something, everybody tells you their experience of it, and it's so funny. Some people are just like, "Oh, just go Reserve, it's easy, I found it here." "Oh, just go Lighthouse, I found it here." Other people are like, "It literally took me a month." Some people are like, you know, I hit this with Scav and found it in one raid. I found both in one raid. Like it's so funny. Why all the Virtex hunting? Surely you found one? I found one. You need two. You need two for Lend Lease. I have a feeling scopes haven't got DLSS. It looks like not, but I don't mind. That's fine. Yeah, I'm doing Lend Lease Part 2. DLSS increases or decreases frames. DLSS increases frames. It makes your frames better. Combining it with DLDSR might decrease your frames. It depends. DLDSR basically makes it run in a bigger window and squashes it down for extra quality. If you run it with DLSS, sometimes you can get performance increase, sometimes less. It kind of depends. But DLSS on its own, it might make the game look a little bit worse in some specific areas. And but it'll either give you more frames, lower your GPU usage, or both. That's the deal. Bolties are unpractical. Other than the high accuracy, they have no advantages. Basically, yeah. I wish that they'd just like artificially accelerate the. Me and Church were talking about this on Scav Talk. Like, I wish that they did two things. I wish that they had like a linear like damage and pen increase depending on the velocity, and then give bolties way more velocity. For me, DLSS is just a smidge blurry when I go in and out of inventories. It's probably just the way that it is like reprocessing the screen or something. 3070 Ti from Zotac, 37. The 3700X is probably your issue. I was on that before I changed up to the 5800 X3D. FSR got better too. What about MD FSR is worth using? I'm not really sure. It didn't seem great when I used it. Right, Chalet, let's go. Able to find my first Virtex yesterday on Drug Lab in the train yard. Interesting. Somebody said go there. It's quite out of my way a lot of the time, but if we're over that way, then we'll go. We'll go there. Do you have a Discord? I do. I do. Have a look in the description. There's the links there. Notice a big difference between CPU upgrade. Absolutely enormous. 5800 X3D is insane for Tarkov. Velocity thing would be cool. Like, why does the Queen Kappa say velocity is regular AK-74? Most of that stuff is kind of like realistic. I just don't really. I mean, I'm not bothered about realism. Realism just is not something that I care about. And I feel like it would be a nice way to kind of semi-realism into. It'd be semi-realism your way into giving the bolties an advantage without like making it, you know, oh, it's 1.5 times on a headshot or whatever. Making something like gamery. What are the rogues' building numbers? If you look at the map and you're looking up north, building 1 is east, building north is 2, and building west is 3. That's a fight and a half. You're already fighting in the chalet. I'm late, apparently. Finished Hunter today. I'm finally free. Is that the Sturman one? God, it's a big fight. Let's see if we can third party this bad boy. Let's see. All right. All right, boys. That was a sick fight. That was a sick fight. Now we just gotta try and not get like third partied. Okay. Normally I lose when I fight in Chalet, so that's not a good shot. Sometimes. Remember always one more? Yeah. Don't know if they're all solos, right? Just having a listen. Run over the first guy. Just try and get ourselves ship shape. You know?
Very pog fight.
Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Reload this. Let's reload this. Alright. Load a bit of this stuff. Got to make sure that we don't get caught. We have the ammo. We got hit once. So we're not doing too badly. Okay, we'll BP this rest of this. Now get the Virtex. Yeah, was this peer up or your bum? Someone's been lazy on the crafting. I'm going to run out otherwise. I've been crafting M995 and other stuff. So, you know, there's only so much time in the day. This is the issue. I should just bring the PS in here, really. There's no need to have it there. It's so cheap. Okay, and then we'll do the rest with BP. We may as well just put it here, right? I can bring something else better in here. Okay, alright, cool. So, just have a quick look around first. We'll go and loot these guys in a minute. I'm not that fussed about whatever it is they actually have, particularly. Let's go and have a look around. Iridium. That's nice. What else we got? Let's see. Anything on the tables? Just a bit of food and drink. Might be useful later. Sprats. What else? VP, was at precisely the right time? Sometimes it works out. Bitcoin. Okay. I think that's everything from upstairs. Have a look on this bench. Thing is that some of the guys might have actually taken this stuff already, because they were in here for a little bit. Well, I managed to get to them. Oh, there's somebody here. Someone there as well. Huh. Stuff. What's he got? This is the pistol boy we heard. Pistol guy died. What do you need a Virtex for? Lend-lease. Got APM. Okay, I'll take that. What else is there? I think last time there was something around here. Like hidden in the floor or something. Okay, nothing there. Right. Have a look at this guy. Wow, level 65. Holy moly. Also got an RD. He's got better armor than me. You watch now, I get crept up on by somebody and then die before I get to put this guy's redut on. There we go. Bit suspect putting on the old tan helmet, but we'll do it. Check under the toolbox. Which one? This one? Oh, bolts. No. God, it's so easy to like miss stuff. Do you mean in here? Haven't found Virtex. Haven't found the other Virtex yet. Nope. Not yet, but we just had an insane fight. Another guy with one of these. Oh, he's got a completely fresh. I think I'd probably rather have that. Actually, because it's completely fresh. '57 M1A. It's actually more efficient doing it that way. The big Zook. Okay. Well, let's do that. Have a look in here. Have you been helpful for a new Tarkov player? Thank you, buddy. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. This guy's flashing like crazy. Floating body in the hot tub. So he might have been... Okay. Get rid of these. Get rid of that. We can put this in here. That can go in there. This can go instead of this flash. This can go in there. Ah, look at this. We've got loads of room now. Look at this. Okay. So what were we saying? What were we saying? We did that guy. We did this guy. And then there's just the guy up the stairs. Oops. Got an MDR. Oi, 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 oi. What we're going to do then is we're going to flip this off like that. We're going to take this out. Optimize this even more. Stick that in there. That in there. And then what else is useless crap? Got any useless rubbish? Probably... What have these got in them? That's just M80, so we can get rid of that. We'll stick this up here, that in there. Quite nice. The same fight that you see you've won? Yeah, it was good. Gold chain, Tarkola. It was a flare on the M1A? Nah, little one. Little one. Get rid of the cat, move to the Kalok. What's this guy running? Also M80. Okay, well, no biggie on that. I think that's full. Another Salewa. Whatever. Okay. Unload the M97, you get one extra slot. Which one's that? Have a look next to the laptop and stuff. I think this has probably already been hit, these things. Unload M1A mags. Yeah, I probably should, but you can fiddle around too much, right? Take out that CMS. It's alright. It's alright. It's alright. Shoot the MDR I keep the alkali pretty cheap. Yeah, we'll swap it out if something better appears. So where's the best places then, guys? We've got to go down to the pool, right? With the body. Ah! It glitched me. Oh, that's okay. There's nothing there. Reset so heavy, we'll do it. We'll reset in a minute. Magic coffee. There's a couple of broken boxes. We've got like... There's some BP. There's a box here. That's got nothing in it. Yeah, body and box. That's just HP. Nothing really there. Empty. Yeah. Reset, they got valves. North side of the balcony by the stairs. Over here? Yeah, outside or up here? Down there or? I don't see a box. I don't see a broken box here, guys. You don't mean this one, though. Oh, you already went to it. Okay. I guess we'll leave then. Yeah, it's hard trying to crowdsource the chat knowledge. you know? It's difficult. Let's gain some stamina. We're going to go... Where should we go from here? Southern Road? Probably Southern Road. Need someone on Discord whispering in your ear. Yeah, because otherwise it's too behind. That's the issue. That's why it gets confusing. We need to mule, really. Well, I'm like freaking in the open here. Oh god. Another dude here. With a correndon. Right, we're gonna go. We're gonna go. Please reset. I gotta go to the gym. It's very slightly fraught with danger a little bit because we've somehow got to get down the marker. Which flashlight isn't broken? I don't think any of them. I think they're all broken. I think that you need to use this one, the NC Star Blue. I think it's the only one that you're allowed to use without it being scuffed, as far as I'm aware. There is still an intact crate below the stairs, which can small valuables. Ah, okay. Reading while moving is hard. It is. It's reading delayed chat messages whilst moving is tough. But I appreciate the insights, guys. I know a lot of people don't like backseating, but I do actually appreciate the insights because I'm not an expert on Lighthouse. And I find, actually, the fastest way to get good at this stuff is either to watch a loot guide on YouTube, which I'm always late to, and there's never the one specifically that I want to do. But somehow crowdsourcing the information from all of you lot actually does end up working. There's a bit of like back and forth and toing and froing and stuff, but it often is actually quite powerful. Like you've got like the cumulative resources of all the people watching all at the same time and all the places they've found stuff, right? It's like way more than one person can ever know. Dara, I'm good. Have a video on where to find CFDM wireless? No, I haven't done that one. I think that's a reserve one, but Tremendel or Obdur 2 not better than mules? Ob 2 is just a bit like... I hope this stuff doesn't just disappear into the floor. Ob 2 is a bit... it's a bit of a tricky one because you take so much more damage. It's like really dangerous. Right. You do slowly damage yourself with Mule, by the way. So you can see my health is like starting to tick down. But it takes quite a while. If you combine it with Propitol, then it's okay usually. But given that we're just leaving, then it should be fine. We shouldn't have a problem. That's the same tools as Virtex as far as I know. Well, I haven't found really any of either, so would there be a reason why my GPU usage is going to be high playing Tarkov? Try playing in full screen rather than borderless. That tends to help a little bit with it. I would say check 15 or Lighthouse. Fair enough. Loaded. I know, that was a big one, wasn't it? Propitol out-heals the mule? Yeah, it does. That was sick. That was a sick run. Flashlight's still showing a light when turned off. I believe so. If you get a lighthouse daddy, he runs you around the map. Any idea which stim lasts the longest? I have the Woods Quest. It's probably Abdul Boss. I think it's half an hour. Those are some sick levels of people that we killed. Pretty pleased with that. Pretty pleased with that. Look at that, that's good. Changed to full screen but made no difference. Try DLSS. Brand new bug in a couple of months. One of the guys you killed is in chat? Oh, who was it? Who was it? Sorry, I was like, I've just been reading the messages, like skimming over them surface level. Weaver. Sorry, it's hard to keep track of everybody. Oh, Weaver jumped in the chat and said GG's. Okay, never mind. It's hard to keep track now because there's actually a lot more people to keep a track of than I'm used to. I can use milk. Yeah, you can use milk. You can use max energy. Use hot rod. This is the level 3 intel like min fee. Really quite nice. Iron Gate. Not tried D2. Not on this stream. We're doing the lighthouse grind right now. So not only are the flashlights spoke, but some of the scopes can't be used with MVGs. I think that's because the MVGs like light up really bright, don't they, or something? We came out with a lot of goods here. So we'll stick my mule straight back in, the one that we find in that other raid. I'm gonna sell that L1. Let's sell that. So the mule here. Keep the final raid one. May as well. This RD, probably very similar to the one that I was using before. It's just slightly more pimped. I don't like the scope though. I don't really like the hammer. What's this guy got? So let's move the alkali out. FMJ, FMJ. I mean it's not unexpected. FMJ's a good round. Matey. Okay. Okay, and then a little MP7. BUT. This is a funny old thing. Certainly an interesting gun. Look at this. Took a shot right through the eyes. Beauty. And less than this, that. We got the PS in here. Oh yeah, we're actually just gonna leave that topped up in there. Leave ourselves an extra space down here. May as well. May as well. A little bit of APM. That was pretty sweet, right? Buildings 1 and 3. Had good luck finding Virtex. Max energy help level something else. Yeah, it helps level immunity as well. You get that bonus too. Times it 345 for me. 345. These are cheap. Definitely check 15. What was the reflex sight you were using in your recent labs video? I was probably using... I was either using the delta point. I kind of swapped between the delta point, which was this one. That one. If it was that one, that's the delta point. Or I was using this one. The EOTech one. That one. I can't remember. I kind of was mixing between the two. Oh, here was the question. Oops. There you go. Really wishing they'd lessen the scope blackening effect. I don't know. Is it slightly better than it was? Like right now, as of the update that they did. I feel like it was. I feel like it is. Maybe. Maybe that's just a cope. That's HK from this guy. How's our mix then? 10 and 20 still? Nice. What's this one? 21 and 9. That'll do. And that's 19 and 11. I mean, that's fine. That's okay. We'll swap these rounds so we load that one first. Oh yeah, look, that's it. That's all the BP. I think. How much have we got? Yeah, 48. It's all the BP. We're going to have to craft some more. I have to craft some more, guys. Wait, durability? So long as it's got some durability, it'll ricochet just the same as all the others. Did the glasses save your life? No, they didn't save someone else's. What's better about being on the 5800 X3D about Tarkov than your older CPU? Let's say like double the frame rate It's insane. The 5800 X3D is insane for Tarkov. It's absolutely insane. So much better. So much better. Delta point. I really like the Delta point. It's probably my favorite little optic. I do like the EOTech ones as well, but I always keep coming back to the Delta point. It just feels like I have so much of my screen clear, and the reticle, even though it's a bit of a funny triangle and it's not like perfect, it's so clean compared to the others. 2200 BP. Thanks, Patapon. 78 releases today. I saw some people saying that it was not as like, well, I don't know. I've seen mixed stuff. I don't really know. Don't listen to me about hardware and tech. I'm really not the guy. Not the guy. I'm not the guy for that. Right, where's my mags box? Here it is. Oh, it's probably got too many of these 40 rounders already. These are pricey, so I tend to keep them. I tend to keep them if I can. Like expensive mags, I just keep around just in case I'm using them for various things. We'll keep this one down. We've got an MP7 down here, so maybe just keep it in there even. Keep it all organized. Then if I'm playing like labs, I don't mind going with the tan helmets because there's not really camo on labs anyway. But normally I try to avoid it if possible. Razors we still got. I guess like that was actually good insurance frauding on that in that one for once. Virtex suppressor. Okay, that's another MP7 boy. Right, we can fix the rest of this later. Have you messed around with the KS? Not that much. Not that much. Okay, so we've got a PS up here. We've got to put a grenade up there. I mean, do you need a different helmet? We do need some more food. We'll have that. We'll have that. We'll go and fix this. Little ones are just getting home. Nice. Getting back from nursery. See, this is the only issue with this. It's making us really heavy. I don't like being overweight with this guy. I've not even got a helmet on and I'm overweight. It's because this is a little heavy. This is a little heavy. If I put a helmet on, it's going to take me over the limit. I feel like I should just sell this guy around. I'm not really using these like cheaper armors. It's so painful, right? Because I need to do long line before I can get access to the CPC, which would be nice. That'd be nice to do because that's like really lightweight and has good protection. Because I love the Redoute. I really love the Redoute M, but the issue with it is it's so heavy. It's the same thing as with this Gen 4. It's just like insanely heavy, and running a helmet, if you're at low levels of strength, it makes it hard to be underweight when you go into raid, which is the big problem. Right, we'll get another one of these. Because my strength is only 23. It's not even that high. Well, non-3D version just months before they drop the upgraded one. Oh, that sucks, man. 3800 has 3D. Yeah, the 3800 X3D has got the special cache. Yeah. No, yeah. So like regarding the KS, I mean, I haven't played around with it too much, just because I don't know. It feels it's a very specific playstyle, right? A very, very specific playstyle. I feel like it could be fun. I've used it a little bit a while back, but I haven't played with it for a while. The only time I used it was doing the flash rounds thing, right? So like flash rounds plus like a Shrap 10. That was the one that I used it for. Yeah, 5800 X3D even beats the 5950X. It's like, that's the thing. Those other CPUs are better for other things, but if you want the games to run the best, then 5800 X3D is the one within that series. Are you enjoying the 8X? I've been just using it on the one times. Like, I'm basically using it for a Vortex, a Voodoo / Razor Vortex 1X equivalent, but like much cheaper. I hardly am using the long range scope. It is 80 is often too much. On Lighthouse, I think it's quite good. Like the Bagari, yeah, it is heavy. It is heavy. How heavy is the Bagari again? I forget. Oh, I don't have my spreadsheet up. What FPS are you roughly getting on the 3070 5800 X3D? And what RAM? I have 3600 speed RAM at 32 gigs. I don't know. It depends. Like, it's difficult for me to say because my performance in raid, I'm like running like multiple streams and stuff, so it's not. Your mileage may vary. Like, we'll have a look at we won't look at it on this raid because I'm going to be going in. But Streets is basically running like about 70, 80 FPS now whilst I'm streaming and doing all the other shenanigans. Lighthouse is probably about the same, I think. But the other maps are like way high. They're like sky high. 5800X 3D is insane for Tarkov. It's just it's the best, and probably the 7 series equivalent. It's probably just insane because it just loves the 3D cache. I don't know why it loves the cache, the extra cache. It just does. Ah, we need to press the button for the old Twitch. Switch, yeah. Yeah, my frame's doubled too from the 3700X. Is 3200 RAM too low for Tarkov? I think that's okay. As long as you've got 32 gig, Axel, I think it's alright. Chaos is a blast, but unfair. It is sometimes. Right, let's run the Twitch. Let's run the Twitch stuffs. 64, 36. Oh, that's insane. That's insane, dude. Hey, just another fool. What's going on, man? My game keeps on locking up for a few seconds when I'm on it on streets. Ah, that's a shame. Have you tried DLSS? I think everyone should try DLSS now that they've changed the way that it works. Still haven't found it? Nope. We found a VPX. We found iridiums. We found lots of random stuff. I'm terrible at finding loot items, guys. I'm terrible at it. That's why we're trying to get better. We're going to get better together. We're going to get better together. Would an i7 950 bottleneck Tarkov to get low GP performance? I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm not as familiar with the Intel processors. I think DLSS works. Does it work on every card? Do you need tensor cores for DLSS? Can't remember. You try on labs in the blocked off white box room in the work area? The blocked off white box room? Do you mean... Wait, which... The bit next to Dome? I have a close setup, 5800 and a 6750 XT. Pretty sure you need RTX? Yeah, you probably do. RAM speed matters way less for 5800X, which is nice. Oh, I didn't realize that. Okay, as long as you hit 300 or 3000, 3200, isn't much difference in FPS. Oh, fair enough. Yeah, for DLSS, yeah, RTX for DLSS. Probably. Yeah, weapon. I've been in weapon testing a bunch, and I didn't see anyone there. The one by the door with Dome. Yeah, that's the one I meant. I thought you meant on like the next to Dome. We went in there loads to look for the other items. We didn't see anything in there either. Which one's blue? Like Blue Cottage? Is that South Cottage, i.e. the higher up cottage? Is that the one that you mean? People call it Blue Cottage. I'm not sure which one that means. Call-outs is not really my strong point. Unlucky? I'm always unlucky when it comes to loot. Sony streamer on YouTube being an absolute Chad. I'm actually at. Can we go jumping room? Actually in the place. And have a look through here because we can, because we're right here. Although actually, I don't know how to get down without dying. Last time I ran over this way, I died. Actually, I really don't know how to get down there without getting killed. Because his mine's over there. Yeah, we're not gonna go that way. I don't know. Last time I did that. Last time I did that, we literally went face first into a mine. We went face first into a claymore and died immediately. Unless we can cut in this way. Maybe we can cut down this side instead. We've got to deal with rogues as well. What DLSS setting? I just put it on balance. It doesn't seem to matter that much. intriguing. I'm very open here. We'll go and have a look in the crashed van. Brilliant. Hello, Alex. What FPS you getting on Lighthouse? We'll turn it on in 2 secs. Oh, maybe it is limiting my in-game frames. Oh no. Gold ring. Can that go in there? Can go in the sick. Nice. Nothing. That's some very nice stream quality. Thank you, dude. Well, I wanted to come over. Part of the YouTube massive. Oh god. Nice. I think it's 2. I think it's 2. Yeah, let's go. Let's go, guys. I think it was just 2. But we'll see. I thought there was rustling, but it was just me. It was just me. It's gone. Right, all FMJs. Matey. Oh, I guess we'll keep that speculatively just in case, you never know. 2 of those, and then... Alright, so that's the first guy. This guy. Yeah, that point fire was good. Worked down. So, let's take off the butt pad, fold the gun. Oh, Jesus. I didn't mean to do that. Quite clearly. Quite clearly didn't mean to do that. Whoops, the daisy. Oh, what happened? I managed to like catch tab with the side of my hand. Probably gave everybody a jump scare, not just me. Delta point. I'm actually gonna get rid of this because I want to take the ABS. Both of these. This gun. I can pop in here like that. Wow, we heavy. Supremely heavy. Where did you spawn? I spawned like at the close to the camp spawn. Did you kill me, you bad man? Didn't even hear you until you threw the nade? Oh, sorry, buddy. GG's though. GG's. It was a good fight. Good fight. Were you two playing as you're playing a duo, right? Presumably. Oh my god, we're heavy. Jokes on you, Mag was filled with BCP.
Gold.
Yeah, it's mule time. Oops. There's a scav down here. Where exactly is sometimes hard to tell. Scavvy boy, oh scavvy boy, where are you? Oh, I don't want you to pop out and magnum buckshot me in the side of the head. I could do without that, really. Oh, yo, 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 yo. He's dead. Good, 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 good. Ay, 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 ay. Never feels good fighting against scavs like that. Oh, stuck on the thing again. Oh, it's a pathing nightmare. Rip my laptop. Good fight, didn't even see you. I fought your friend, slightly. Didn't find the Virtex? Nah. What's your favourite site for mid to large maps? My size of the video could be very clunky. Oh, please. What don't you like about the video? I think the video is good because the reticle's so wide. The reticle size when you scope like this is the reason why it's so nice. Where the hell is that dropping? Over there? That's bizarre. Nothing scaring the scav strafing with buckshot? Yeah. Oh, sure. Oh, sure. Food is too expensive? Yes, that's why I think the Schmidt's pretty good. The one we're using right now, it's this one. PM 1x8. It's really cheap in comparison. There we go. More like Giga Chat. I love it. And the reason I avoid the voodoo is the 1200 price tag. Yeah. Oops, I didn't press go. Yes, the airdrop sound is really loud. You can take the headset off, but whatever. I think you might be quite far behind. You might need to like fast forward it. You're not going to see this for a bit, but yeah, the 8X is nice. I find it too big sometimes, but it's quite cheap, so. Pretty much 8. I agree. I agree. What's this? March Tactical. EMP. This suppressor. We'll keep this. Keep that. Milk nades. AVS. DV. SRD. I don't like that. I do use this, so that's kind of okay. We'll get rid of that. We'll repair this. And we'll drop that off. Oh! Nearly out of BP. What time is it? We have time for one more quick one. I can't even sell that to Ragman. You won't even say it. Oh, is it because it's got stuff in it? Oh, it's got stuff in it. My bad. I will use this here. This helmet I don't like really. I don't like them. Yeah, he won't buy it. Any decent skips on the traders or only the good ones on the fleet? I mean, I just tend to use the ones on. I just automatically look on the fleet. I'm not really. I don't know. I'm not really thinking about it necessarily. But have a look at optics. If you just go traders only, for a quick sec. Like, is there anything good here? I think it's pretty much all flea stuff. Like, you can buy these, like, you know, 68k for this, 90 odd k for this one. But like normally they end up like pinning around the flea prices usually. Flea's normally the place for scopes. Okay, still all this. Yeah, we've hardly got any BP left. So what we're going to do this time, I think, is I guess we could just keep the same loadout. We'll try and do one more quick run. We're like, yeah, we are totally out of BP though. Need another mule. And another propitol. Oh, I didn't need to buy a mule. I actually have some in my stash. I should have used those, but right. I'm just gonna try and whip a quick turnaround. Yeah, I don't realistically have time for this raid particularly, so we're gonna have to do it real fast. Gonna have to do it real fast, guys. Have to do it as fast as we can. Definitely no road camp shenanigans. It's gonna be all villas. It's gonna be all villas. There we go. Try the TAC 30 if you find the videos too zoomed. I like the TAC 30. I think it's a good optic, but the problem is it doesn't perform well when you full auto. That's the big problem with it. It's just not very good. Hence this one. Yeah. Could always die right next to you, have a couple of stacks of BP. We don't do that anymore. People get banned for it. Not for a small amount, but you know, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. By the way, I'm kidding about that. I'm kidding about this comment. I'm kidding. But I don't really like doing that myself. Is there a mini beef channel for the short format stuff? I don't really do any short format right now. I don't really do any short format. I just don't really have time. New house. Hey, Warhack. Warhack is an OG of the channel. Yeah, we moved. We moved. We're now much closer to family. That was why we moved. We wanted to be close to the family for the kids. Why are you using the RD-704 instead of another weapon? We were talking right at the beginning of the stream as to... We were talking at the beginning of the stream as to what to go with. And I was toying with like 7.62 NATO. And someone said, why not 7.62 by 39? And I thought, well, I tried the AKMs on Shoreline previously and I didn't like how they feel. And I do enjoy the RD, I know I do. So I was like, fine, we'll go with that and we'll try. We'll try out the RD in like a sort of min-maxy kind of like good value loadout, because I do actually like the way it handles, and much less so about the AKMs. And it does feel a lot better, so that's why. Like otherwise, we'd have been going with 7.62 NATO. I think that those calibers. Also, I wanted something that's got a bit more like full auto, like point blank punch, than the semi-auto 7.62 NATO guns. I could have gone with the Scar H maybe. That was a potential, but yeah, we ended up doing this. You can barter for the Voodoo with 2 GPXs. Gear 3. Let's see. Broken G Phone X. Yeah. Okay. How much are they though? Aren't they? Does it end up working out the same? That's nice. Enjoy. Thanks, man. How you doing? You good? You good? Thanks for checking in. Appreciate it, dude. I was thinking about you the other day actually, because I had to. I've moved up to 1440p, so I've had to like rescale the exit intro, the graphic. I was like, huh. I wonder what Warhack's up to. Still looking for the Virtex? I am. Thanks for the explanation. No worries. AK's a closer range. Person uses them a lot. A little disappointing that way. Kinda. Oh no. It still looks fine. It's clean enough that it doesn't really matter. RD over AKM? Definitely. Definitely. The new Star Wars game needs 155 gig of space? No shot. That was like when I tried to play Final Fantasy 15, and that was at like 160 gig. It was insane. I had to buy a whole new hard drive. Still using 60. I've upgraded to 100. I actually 165 hertz, guys. I'm on 165 hertz, and a 1440p monitor. Look at this. We're moving up in the world. Basically, it was going to be a pain because of doing so much more stuff on YouTube. YouTube uses a different encoder if you send them a 1440p stream. So I wanted to upgrade my resolution to 1440p native, because otherwise it means I have to spend a lot of time messing about doing transcoding and stuff, like on my side, before I upload stuff to the VODs channel, for example. So yeah, that's the deal. Personally, I love the AKM. It's good, but I just don't think it is. The RD is so much better, honestly. I played on 60 hertz until literally like a week ago, dude. Had a lifestyle. Heal my thorax, please. Thank you. It's time for the house on the hillside, unless somebody else is around. Let's go. Do, 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 do. Thank you for your YouTube vids. Hello, by the way. It's your last raid. I'll catch you next time. Thanks, Dan. Appreciate it, buddy. It's a Meldonin! Again, for like the 10th raid in a row or something. Bizarre. Nothing on there. Nothing under the bed. The reaction time is amazing. Thank you. Man was up for some ratting. He was, wasn't he? He was. He was. He was ready. Ready to do it. Do it. Nothing in the sink. Okay, so we sorted here. Drink this, boy. I can manage on 60 FPS. Most gets down to 80. I feel sluggish as hell. Well, wait, who are you talking about? You talking about me or? Whoops. We're running right now at and that's facing road camp. Facing away from road camp is a bit higher. Should be. Yeah, it's okay. It's pretty good. Right, and we're gonna go this way. What capture card do you use? I don't use capture card. I don't use one. Roadkill goes in the sick. Oh yes. I just hadn't moved it at all. My bad. We'll go across here to the crash van and then let's see. Let's see what we're gonna do. Would you not pop Meldo for the PvP? Meldo is good. Meldo is good. I'm not using it all the time, but it is really good. Very good stim. Virtex in the 2-story building in village. Upstairs, like the brick one. It's a Veritas guitar pick. That's not what we want. Alright, well. Maybe we go jump in room from here. I feel a bit safer going in this side. Just because I'm not going to get blown up by claymores. It's early though. Them rogues, they'd be rough. You mentioned running down to 60, especially before you upgraded to the X2. I saw that video and upgraded one myself. Yeah. So so it was bad before. Like I couldn't play Lighthouse really. I upgraded for streets. Upgraded to the 3800 X3D for streets. Jailbreak suppressed fours lying around. Those are the ones you can't make anymore. Hello, Willie Hurst. What's in Anything in that? No. I hear people up here. Ow! Am I gonna get naded? I deserve to. I can't stand up or get shot. I just had to try and bet. So I don't like going to the rogue camp because it's harder to just be there because of the rogues and also PvP. Oh no, what happened? Oh yes, stupid thing. Oh, why? There we go. We back? We're back, yeah? The hell happened there? Kick me out. Hey, we made it to 44, guys. We made it to 44. There we go. Explosions killed the stream since the minefield did it the other day too. Yeah, I know. Must be something to do with the effects that it adds. Annoying. Really annoying. Yeah, no, I don't know. I didn't push up because, like, I don't see how I could have. With the guy was like, he was right at the top of that rock. It's bad enough anyway. I'd have had to have just like pushed with no cover straight up the hill, just be auto firing at him when he can just go kabang, kabang with a red and bleeding thorax. I just didn't think it was possible. Lagged after Nate explosion. Did this on your stream the day before yesterday when you hit a mine. Yeah, I know. What I'm gonna have to do is I'm gonna have to try it offline, like in the test mode, and I'm gonna have to run into Claymore or something and see. Because what happens? The issue is it spikes. If you go into your task manager and look at your GPU, it spikes GPU 3D to 100%. It then can't composite the frame in OBS and send it out, and I get an encoder error and it shuts all the streams down. It's really annoying. Really, really annoying. I don't know why it does that. It's a pain in the ass. Actual pain in the ass. But yeah, that's what happened. Lagged after nade, exactly. Anyway, this time I noticed quick enough, and it kicked both out. Because last time it just stopped YouTube for some reason. This time it kicked both, which is good, because then it tells me. Because I'm using YouTube in like a plugin to do multiple streams, and so it doesn't actually say, it doesn't come up with an error. It just like silently fails in the corner, which is really frustrating. Oh, I need to put my chat back on. Sorry. There you go, guys. Yeah, it's weird. It's super weird. It's got the new setup's quite finicky. It's quite finicky. It took me a couple of streams and like 3 full evenings to get everything set up with this new sort of system, getting everything to work. But everything pretty much does work now, and at least now I just go click click. If there's something like fundamentally wrong with OBS, once it breaks like that, you have to close it and reopen it, which is really annoying. I don't know why. You just have to do it. You have to do it. You have to do it. But it's all right. We manage, you know. We manage. It's okay. Oh, yo. In we come. What we got? Should we try and find the PMC? to find a player. Open the door for me. Was that our player? I guess it must be. He's throwing flashes. Sup, gig? Hey, slop. Just trying to hunt a PMC. It feels weird playing because this performs super well, obviously. It feels weird playing at like insane frame rate. Like this is nuts. I've never experienced this before, right? 125 frames or something. Like it feels super weird. It's madness. I think everybody's. I think everybody's gone. I think the last player was in the gate 3. I think. Sometimes people hide in this corner. Oh, that's a shot. We've got PS. I almost feel like you're better off with doing leg meta if you find a player. Somebody shot over here. Let's go over this way. British LTT started a Twitch channel. Hey, bad genetics. Thanks for stopping by, dude. Thanks for stopping by.
Bruh, he had BP ammo.
Oh, BP.
Wanted.
Oh, BP's awesome.
Take it. I don't know where it is.
Oh no, the little dot.
Yeah, man.
Oh, it's
You
the
need something.
it's 545
Request or
BP.
something.
No, I'm good. I'm good.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm all good. Unless you happen to have a Virtex on you.
Oh, nah, man. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, have fun, man.
Thank you. You too. Yeah, what a nice guy. Look at that. If he drops the 545. Yeah. Oh well, whatever. Yes, this was this comment here. I thought that was funny. I get so many Linus comments. It's actually unreal. It's actually unreal. Coolio. All right. Well, we got some random stuff. We didn't find a player, but whatevs. It's all good. Oh, let's get rid of the old. Oh well, it's broken. We'll just let it break there for a minute. That's fine. I think they know about this. This is a problem. It's a game problem that they know about. As they've like screwed it up in the update. I don't really know what the issue is, but hey. Right. Let's see, guys. We are gonna be heading off. Let's go and raid. Go and raid Mr. Hayes. Can we never get these interactions in Tarky? Don't know. Notice your stream doesn't have encoding artifacts. My friend has 5800X 3D. Maybe he gets encoding artifacts. Did you change some settings? Yes, I've changed a lot of settings. I run in 920p, 7800 bitrate. I have Psycho visual tuning on. I have look ahead off. Remember the NBA player Kevin Herter? I've heard that once. Let's see. Oh yeah, I know what you mean. The other guy people say that I look like is Colin Furze. Apparently, some people say they could see it. Wait a minute. Are we streaming on YouTube and Twitch? Whoa. Yeah, I know. We are, dude. Oh, my Virtex is in reserve drop down. Didn't you get hacked and turned into a Tesla channel? Yeah, we didn't find the Virtex. Maybe next. Maybe next time. Damn. More Gigabeef streams. Look forward to them. Who am I to complain? Oh, thank you, man. What's your level? 44 now. 44. Right, friends. Particular reason from switching? Pro tip, I didn't switch. Best of both, baby. Best of both, baby. Right, we're going to raid Hayes. Evil scientist. I do have the Marion key. That's where we found our first one. Right, let's go and raid Hayes, guys. Let's go and wish him a wonderful afternoon. I'm going to go off to help with the fam and all that stuff like usual. And yeah, until next time, peace out, friends. I hope that you have a wonderful rest of your day. I'll be on tomorrow for Scav Talk. Look out for a video on Saturday, and then we'll be back on Monday again. Same time on YouTube and Twitch. See you, friends. Good stream. Catch you later, guys. Bye-bye.